Rock your body, mic check 1, 2, do. Who sings it, Frosty, for a point? Dan won't know. MVP. Guys, welcome to the last Daily Brews of the week. I said I gave the guys a rousing. Will I do it again?
Yeah, please.
From the film? Because this is the last one, right? Now, I'm going to deliver like a poem here, but I've had a coffee, so it doesn't really fit with what I'm going. Like, I feel a bit wired. Once more into the fray to fight the last. Don't. I was killing that. I was killing that. Once more into the fray to fight the last good fight I'll ever know. Live and die on this day. Live and die on this day. So, and that's in a Liam Neeson movie where he fights wolves. Not the football team. I'd love that.
I'd watch that.
Liam Neeson versus wolves. Yeah, that movie's great. You can tell they pitched that and they were like, just after taking, they went, what if you're in a plane crash and it lands in like Siberia or somewhere, I can't remember where exactly it is, and they went, we've done you versus the like Armenian mafia or whoever they are.
Yeah.
You versus like wolves.
But it's one of the better ones of Liam Neeson's sort of that period in his career where it's Liam versus the wolves is one of the better. Like, there's a lot of shit.
Well, I want to watch there's a new one just dropped on Netflix today or yesterday, which is set in Ireland, and I think it's Liam versus the Ra.
Yeah, someone told me it's not bad.
Right.
But
the good cast, very good cast, and a few ex-guests that we've had on, so I look forward to checking that out. Folks, we're live until 1 today. We'll have our tea break at 12, or you can do both at the same time. My guests today are William Thompson, and then in the second half, for the second hour, we have Vittorio Angelone joining us. We also will have a guest caller coming up at about 11:30 here. But, as you can see, pound the William Thompson there. Now, Willie T messaged me and said, I'm running a bit late, I'll be here at 11:05. I have a friend who messaged me and cited William Thompson 8 minutes ago at a garage in Lisburn. There is no mission he's making it. Well, he's not making it for the time he said he would be here. And that's Willie T, first late guest of the week. Everyone's been punctual.
Wow, other than Kieran, but yeah.
Was Kiri late?
First guest of the week, first episode, he was.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Folks, it's been great. Tickets went on sale 10 a.m. public for the Waterfront Hall show. Dan, if people want to be sneaky, can they join the Patreon now and get the discount?
You can still join, pay £3 and get a 10% discount on all your tickets.
And I'm not good at maths, but that sounds like a great deal.
So if you bought 4 tickets, you could save like 10 or 12 quid.
10 or 12
Let's
quid.
say 20, yeah, round it up.
10 or 12 quid.
Good. Maybe 100.
But tickets are flying. Do you know what we'll do? We'll get a ticket update at 12 o'clock. We'll get a bit of a tally, and I'll communicate what it is via my face. But yeah, people can chat, ask questions, do all that kind of thing. I've got something to ask Willie when he comes in. I want to say I'm in bits. You know, you do 5 podcasts in 5 days for 2 hours. You're in bits. Played football last night. I'm a wreck.
You're an old man now.
I'm an old man. I've got problems with my quad, my hamstring, my back. There's something else, but I'm just. Oh, last night I don't take. See that people take paracetamol and all that kind of thing. I try not to do that. You know, I'm like, oh
Yeah.
just try not to, unless I really need to. And last night, what do you call like a brufen, but it's like a different kind, co-brufen or something, like a.
Like a rip-off version of it? Or?
No, but it's like industrial strength.
I'm not sure.
So there's that. But I assume every tablet like that, take 2. Do you know what I mean?
You don't try and read the box?
We didn't have the box. We just had the film.
You just had a bag with it?
Just had the, what would you say, the sleeve.
Okay.
Just had the sleeve of them. And every tablet, they go, take 2. And I don't understand that because I go, why not just put the 2 in one? And then it's just take 1 tablet. Anyway, last night before I went to bed, I took 2 and I felt great and I slept great and I woke up and I'm like, I've no pain in my back, and my wife's like, you're supposed to take 1.
Cocodamol?
No. It's like a brufen. It's for that kind of thing, but it's just like it's a brand, or it's a certain thing. Dan, kick us off with a question before Willie gets here.
Well, Liam just says it's hardly like you've been down the coal mine, big son. So.
I'd love to know what Liam does as a job. By the way, he's watching a live stream podcast at 11 a.m. So we're not in the trenches together, brother. What are you, down the coal mine, blowing soot off your phone? Sorry, boys. Give me a second here. You fucking dick. Sorry, brother. I've done these coffees. I'm really sorry. Hopefully he's not a Patreon.
Aaron Butler says he supposits 2 ibuprofens every day.
Supposits them? What does that mean? Takes him up his bum? See, with that, you know, people who have to do that, is there tissue paper involved? People who have to take a suppository.
Mm-hmm.
Is it tablets?
Yeah.
Right? So you got to put, say, for example, 2 tablets, because we all know everything. Every tablet you got to take 2 of, but don't kids be watching that and then just go and take stuff. Say you got to take 2 tablets up your arse.
Yeah.
How do you get them in?
They're shaped.
They're like bullet shaped.
How big are they?
Depends what they are.
Yeah, maybe not that big.
But do you just feel them in your arse all day?
No, because they dissolve like a tablet does.
But why do you not take them in your mouth?
I think it's more effective for something. Maybe it's faster into the.
So I should be taking my ibuprofen up my arse. I feel great.
Yeah.
Does it depend on the body part that you're trying to fix as well?
Ah, right.
I don't think so.
No?
I don't know.
But it all goes to the same place, surely.
Where would that be?
If you take a tablet in your mouth or you take a tablet up your arse, goes to your stomach.
No.
Right.
If you take it up your arse, it does not travel the wrong way up your colon.
If you're in Australia.
Well, they wouldn't. Yeah, that's just them taking a normal one, but
Yeah.
it's opposite for them.
Yeah. If that's Willie T, the police are going to be not far behind him because he's done 12 miles in 9 minutes. Is that Willie T?
Yeah.
Right. Let's play a prank on him. What can we say? I'll say, did you see the new? He's gonna know because it's me. But yeah, folks, Willie T's joining us late. Liam, I can I just take this opportunity to apologise to Liam? Maybe that's Liam Neeson because we've been slabbering at him.
Yes, and maybe he's fighting someone down the mines.
Ladies and gentlemen, do not ham up the cerebral palsy as you're coming in.
What?
Do not ham up the cerebral palsy as you're coming in. John Ham over here.
Oh, sorry, I'm sore.
Oh, no.
Sorry, mate.
But because you're late, you over-exaggerated your
Do you know
CP.
why I'm late? Because I was boxing, baby.
Who are you boxing with? You in Tribe?
Yeah.
We did a session in Sean McComb's place.
Do you want to tell me about that?
I
in
didn't
the
do it, but
future?
I watched. I didn't know you'd be doing it because I thought you'd be coming here so you wouldn't be taking on any morning commitments.
Nope.
See, Shane's the only one allowed to take on morning commitments when
Yeah.
he's doing his live stream.
Exactly.
Yeah, and sign
but
up.
I'm here
By the
on
way,
time.
Tribe is the class he told me to sign up to. Now that he's changed it, didn't tell me, and annoyed I didn't know
Willie,
that.
shut up, bro.
Look at the bottle scars, man. I'm
So,
fucking aching.
Willie T's thrown himself in the boxing. I love it.
I'm really enjoying it.
Yeah.
Because I'm so shit at it
You're
that
not.
I need to.
You're honestly
Awful.
not. No, you're
Awful.
not. You're not, brother.
But I think I've been going. I think I did like 4 or 5 this week, and this arm's already fucked, and now I've fucked this
The
one.
training's addictive, isn't it?
It's really, really addictive. Because we fought this week, and you beat the shit out of me. He's like a nimble tree. he's so lanky, and like I'll take 3 steps back, he can still reach me.
I was going to say I only fight guys with cerebral palsy, but
Yeah.
there are many people with cerebral palsy that would beat my fucking.
Yeah.
Because you just like, you make, like you were basically saying, your arm that's like stiff or whatever
Yeah.
is your strongest arm.
Not strongest, but it's handy for boxing because I can just throw it.
Right.
It doesn't need to come back.
Yeah.
That's as far back as it. So it's like a wee spring-loaded hand.
Yeah.
But
We did a lights bar and hooked in Hollywood. It was great fun.
Lights me beat the piss out of me.
No, I didn't.
He hit me 5. Like there was one time he hit me and it was like the Three Stooges. Like he was just going like la 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 la. And then he was like, say hello to OJ for me, and just sprung back and punched me. In fairness, I hit you about
I wasn't going to send you to heaven. All right.
yeah. I hit you about 5 to the dick, and I'm
Yeah,
really
he kept
sorry.
hitting my dick.
It's because you're so much taller than me.
Yeah.
So they were going body
but it's
shots.
not your eye. It's not that level. Like,
For fighting you for me, it's like, do you know that machine boxers have and they hit it and then they have to dodge
Yeah,
the
yeah,
stick?
yeah.
That's me fighting you. I'm like,
yeah. But it was good. Like, it was a good sort of workout, and we were sort of light spar. We were light spar.
Oh yeah.
And you didn't have a gum shield, so I just want you to put it out there that I'm not beating up
No,
young
he's not.
disabled guys.
I even texted you after being like, you could have hit me so much. Like, you could have battered me.
Yeah.
And you chose not to.
Yeah.
Which is more embarrassing than you battering me. I would have preferred you beat
Yeah.
the living shit out
It was
of me.
socially awkward. You were
Yeah.
like, oh.
I'd rather you beat the shit out of me rather than I'll let him live.
It's like when you play five-a-side with, like, when you were a kid, and you play five-a-side with men, and the ball, like, someone kicks a ball against, like, your thigh or something, and you're not sore, and everyone's like, oh, I'm really sorry, mate, you okay? We're like, yeah, treat me like one of yous, and then you do get hurt, and you're like, where's my sympathy?
I was going to say, the man I used to play my dad's mates, and they used to just hit me full 50-50s as a child.
Hate that. But it's made you the man you are today.
Exactly. Grew up tough, Joe. Their attitude was, we don't want them to play. Like, we used to do it with my little cousin as well, and she's a full fucking footballer now.
Right.
We didn't want her to play, so we used to just blast the ball at her fucking head. And she used to take it to the field and get up and keep going.
Yeah.
Because we were hoping she'd go in crying, then her mum would be like, right, you're not allowed to play with them.
Yeah.
She'd take it, like.
Can I ask your opinion on something to really start this pod?
Mm-hmm.
Remember, we're live, by the way, just in case you forget.
Yep.
And I will...
I am the guy that needs that warning.
I shouldn't do this, but I will do it. But I feel like everyone's going to be nice about it anyway. Do you think I should keep my beard?
Longer than it is now? Or...
Well, I'm at the point where, like, I don't know what's happening here. This is the longest I've ever had facial hair.
How long you been growing for?
This has been about a week. Now, I've been doing, like, I use the Manscaped, and I do, like, I leave just a bit of stubble. Obviously, my hair is quite fair, quite blonde, so you don't really see it. Mm-hmm. But I feel like it's coming through.
Well,
I don't know what's happening.
If you keep shaving it like you do, it will grow back faster. Like, the mistake people make is, like, gonna grow out a beard, and they've never really grown one. It comes out very puby.
Wispy.
Yeah. So
Wispy gold.
Yeah. It looks grim. So...
Like, what do you think? Are you looking at me being like, that looks okay? Or are you like...
It doesn't look that... You should a bit of stubble. You have the thing I have before my beard fully comes in, which is patchy.
Jawline.
No, have you seen me?
Yeah.
I do not have a jaw. I barely have a neck. I'm just a fucking head on knees at this point. So you have here, like I have it too, the cheeks go a wee bit patchy.
Yes.
And that's like the last thing to come out for me. So it looks weird for a while.
Are you saying see it through?
I'd say see it through, commit.
Dan, what are people saying here? Because I don't want people to start looking at me like, oh, he's like a rugged, bad boy or
You'll
something.
be alright.
Obviously, yeah, a lot of compliments and a few other ones.
That's weird.
What beard is quite a common question. Everyone trying to zoom in to see the beard. Someone says they need a higher definition screen to see the beard. Yeah, no to the beard from Glenn.
You know what?
Glenn who? Psychic? Is it Glenn of the psychic variation?
No, because
No,
he would have
just
just...
Glenn.
You know what?
Telepathy.
See everybody being cruel?
Yeah.
Can I just say? I love yous. Alright? And hope you have a great weekend. And it's water off a duck's back. But I will be shaving at 12 o'clock when we take
You
a break.
haven't blinked throughout the whole time I'm saying that.
No, man, I
love it.
I don't know. I want it to look good, but I don't know if I'm feeling it. Sometimes I think it looks class, and then sometimes I go, oh, it's weird.
I think because you go so long without a beard, when you have a beard, it's kind of like a what the fuck. The same way when me and Dave lose the beard,
Yes.
people go,
Yeah, when Dave clean
that's your
shaves.
face?
When Dave turned up to Stars in Their Eyes, it was...
Because he had eyeliner on it because he was doing Robbie Williams, but
But
we
also
didn't
he
know.
was like almost dead, so he looked ill.
Yeah, he was like a light grey face complex because he was ill that week.
Yeah.
He'd had eyeliner and some makeup done, but didn't tell us. So he arrived, clean shaven, grey, with this and he was trying to force himself to go to be happy and stuff. So he had this weird expression.
Yeah,
And he
he
killed
did.
it. He knocked it out of the
Oh,
park.
he was great, but he looked very unwell.
Yeah,
Did he look unwell, or did he just not have a beard? I suffer from the same thing.
yeah.
I don't look good without one. This gives the illusion I have a chin.
Can I ask you something?
No.
Do you
Yes.
perm your hair or
This is my hair, not. This is me doing nothing to it. See the way it's coiffed? That's
very
me.
no? But do you know what it is? It's not quiffed. Do you know what it is? Coiffed.
What's coiffed?
Like it's very. Do people know? Do you know what I mean by that? It's coiffed. It's like it's got volume. It looks like you've had like a treatment done to it.
Weirdly, this is it out of the shower, no hair dry.
Right.
Like just towel dried.
Right.
I have very, very curly hair. I have to flatten it before I leave the house.
What could you grow an afro?
I wouldn't go afro. I could. A hipster mullet would probably be the limit.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? But I hate having curly hair. I hate dudes with curly hair, so I hate that I'm
Weird
one
thing
of
to
them.
hate. Calm down.
I have weird things that I hate.
Like what else?
Choreographed dance.
Yeah.
Have you always hated that, or just since last year?
It's always been
Since
a thing.
you did the
but
boy band thing after Kieran show?
last year really made me hate it.
Why?
'Cause see sitting in a room and they're like, no, it's 1 step, 2 step, I'm like, fuck off.
Yeah. What about, is it not really cool at a wedding when the bride and groom are like having a slow dance and then...
That's brilliant. But see when you're waiting for your
Uptown
fucking
Funk comes on?
your dinner to come out and they're doing jazz squaring on, you're like, that's brilliant. This is way better than eating after having eaten for 8 years. That's brilliant.
It's the face they make. Like the guy realizes, like, yeah.
Yeah, it's so shit. Anyone doing that? Did you do it at your wedding or did you slow dance it?
No.
Good.
Yeah,
Good.
I just did breakdancing. Dan, we got a question there, please, brother.
Just sparred.
We're just still getting a lot of beard chat. Some people supporting you say grow it. If you don't like it, you can always just shave it off.
I
This
would
is
like
the
to
thing.
see you with a beard.
This is the thing.
I'd like to see it.
I don't know. I just don't know if then does my personality change.
Well, into what? You just get into like.
Start becoming a bit
Chopping
like
wood and
tougher.
shit?
Yeah.
Yeah. Then
No.
you're tough enough. You can fight, like. Do you know what I mean? That's all. That's what we need, an aggressive Shane.
Yeah.
Just going in smacking people.
Yeah.
That's what I want to see.
It was like, but you saying like, obviously you were joking, but you were like, oh, you beat me up. It was like when I did, but because I wouldn't want to be like, oh, Willie, you have full blown cerebral palsy.
Okay,
Like,
yeah.
so I'm gonna like patronize you by being like, I'm not really gonna fight. You know, that's like a time I remember.
Some people have done that to me, and I'll just punch them fully in the face.
Yeah, I would.
Fight me like a man.
I know that would annoy you. I volunteered at a film camp once when I was probably 18, 19, and there was a guy in a wheelchair doing it, and someone had a micro scooter. You know, remember the micro scooters? And I was knocking about on it, and this guy goes, "I'd smoke you in a race," and I was like, "What do you mean?" He goes, "Me in the wheelchair, you in the micro scooter." And everyone sort of stopped what they were doing. They were like, "Oh," and I said, he's like, "Okay, we'll race." And I was like,
Shittest Tokyo Drift remake ever.
"It was outside the QFT."
To have a Lamborghini, no, have a micro scooter and a wheelchair.
And
Make it work.
He goes top of to like that lamppost and back, and I was like, all right, and everyone's like behind him and all, and like he's fast on that, and he had the gloves and all that kind of stuff, and he's doing tricks. Fucking destroyed him.
Never fuck with a man in a wheelchair with gloves.
No,
like.
no, I destroyed him.
Oh, you destroyed him?
Oh, I lapped him. I basically lapped him
Fuck.
because I was like, I could have let him win.
Yeah.
But what do we learn from that?
Yeah.
And then he was like, "Oh, you should have let me win."
He's a bitch.
He was ripping.
He's not one of us.
He was so annoyed. He's so annoyed.
He gets stronger in the face. I thought because he had the gloves, those guys are normally strong, man.
Yeah.
Like those are calloused wheelchair hands.
A couple of people asking after yesterday, did Louis Walsh get in touch, or was your reply from Jedward?
No reply from Jedward. We'll try to get Jedward on the
I
pod.
think you tried to have Jedward and Louis on.
Imagine.
I was
But
like-
I'm saying this could be the pod to break the beef.
Yeah. It could be, because I'll say that I watched a bit of Celebrity Big Brother with Louis on it. Didn't think highly of him.
You know what? I think it's a classic. So Louis was at a Be Perfect event last night, where obviously the panel was like Louis, Paddy McDonnell, and
Naturally.
Ekin-Su from Love Island for sure. And the thing about it is, I look at Louis and him doing that, and like I think a more exaggerated version of what I'm trying to say is Joey Barton. It's someone who is Louis wanting to say these things because he wants this effect.
He wants to be center of attention.
He
wants that.
He wants to be in the headlines. He wants people to react, and he knows it'll be good and bad, the reaction. And I'd love to go, Louis, people love you, mate.
Yeah.
You know, and everyone has their day, and maybe it's not your day anymore.
don't
But
know.
you had your day.
I feel the
And it
more
was a long day. You had a week.
I feel the more I know about him, the less I like when you hear stories from his former bandmates and or band members and all.
Like what?
Do you ever see the interview with Boyzone and they're talking about Louis? He says Keith Duffy. He came into the room. He was introducing someone to the band. Pointed to Keith Duffy. Went, "This is the one that can't sing." And then pointed to Stephen Gately, who wasn't out yet, and was like, "And that's the wee gay one," which also from Louis Walsh. Hypocritical, but like, so that's because he's wee bit. So that's right.
But I would argue,
He's a bit of a prick.
okay, to out Stephen Gately, so disrespectful, so out of order. Could Keith, Mikey, or the other one sing? No.
Right, Keith, I get being there because Keith and Shane, gorgeous men.
Yeah, I'm gonna say like
Why was Mikey there? He looked like a guy you get free with a Lego house.
Have you seen Take That performing now?
Yeah, it's...
But I can't tell. Is that just people on TikTok? By the way, what's up, brother?
I've seen you do this. I don't know what that is.
I can't tell whether Take That look cringe.
You're a globalist and all. You believe in Take That, do you?
I can't tell whether it's just the phone footage and actually at I think the concert be unreal.
Yeah, it's people
I
like...
think it just looks bad the way it's filmed.
Any concert looks shit when you're in seating rows. Fucking
When you've got a Motorola Razr.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything looks shit on that.
Yeah.
I feel if you're in the pit for Greatest Day,
Yeah. In the mosh
elbows
pit.
are flying, man.
Yeah.
I would love
They're
to
doing
see.
support.
That's the worst joke ever, and I loved it. That's brilliant. But I would love to see Take That. I think they'd be great.
I've been to see them twice.
Good time.
This is when they just reformed their tour, when they reformed in the one after that. Amazing show.
Yeah.
Because you forget the hits they've had. They could do the album, they could do their greatest hits before they reformed.
Yeah.
And play that album.
And that
it'd
could be
great.
an hour and a half, yeah.
But then they've all these belters from now.
Do you know what tour I
I'm a
wish
big
I had
fan.
went to see? The one where Robbie came back, the Progress one, and he got a wee like half-hour section to do his hits.
Can I just say, The Flood,
What a song.
Willie,
That's a song.
Willie,
Yeah.
just before 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
Should we get the mics and should we do a karaoke
I would
version
do
of The
the- I
Flood?
would do The Flood.
Vittorio will be here. It's going to be real awkward because I think he'll feel really weird that we're doing it.
He went. No, he loves a bit of karaoke.
Does he?
He does.
I would not have pinned down as a karaoke.
He loves it. He's a
Musical
boy.
guy, isn't he?
Oh yeah. But we don't have a fucking oboe for him. Or...
Aye, we're not playing. Yeah,
Yeah.
play the bassoon like.
Yeah.
But
We're gonna be joined by a video guest soon, but we're really looking forward in the studio. We're going to New York, Dan, so we need to promote that. So we're doing a show in the Dead Rabbit on Friday the 24th
Yeah.
of May.
May.
We think it is. We can't announce the lineup. All we can say is I'll be closing the show. Katie Boyle will be MC, and then we have two. Would you think?
is she doing the show?
Katie Boyle.
She's really good.
She's the resident MC there.
right. That'll be awesome.
So that's
She's really
perfect. So
good.
she comes with the furniture.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or she's the furniture that comes with
That's
the
why
house.
she got sacked from DFS, but she's really good. She's a really, really good comedian. I'm glad to see that.
Yeah, and because you gotta. We are going, three of us, me and the two comedians that we are bringing with us, and I would have probably asked Katie to do it because when I do New York, I get her to open the show.
Yeah.
And by the way, I'd say next year I won't even be able to get her. She'll be off.
Yeah, that's when she's flying.
She's
like.
killing it. But when we're going to New York, I think our flight's like 10:30 from Dublin, something like that.
Yeah, 10:30 departure.
He's freaking out.
What?
I'm not freaking out, but
Dan wants us.
It's an
Here's the
early start.
thing. We're
Yeah.
but Dan wants us to stay in like the airport hotel in Dublin the night before, so that we're in the air. He wants us like in the airport for 8. I've said you guys
7:30.
half
It's
7.
10.
It's half 10 flight. He said be there.
International. We've got bags.
That's not a bad idea,
But
Daniel.
to say that, it's one of those things to say. Like that tablet I was taking last night, I took an ibuprofen, and
Who are
most
you?
tablets you look at, it says
You're
take.
growing a beard, you're taking drugs. Who are you?
I'm on the smack, brother. Right. I'm saying, I've been to America lots of times. I'm Mr. Worldwide, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be there for 9.
Right. It's a 10:30 leaving. Even and
That's
this
probably
is me saying
boarding.
this.
Probably boarding at 10. I'm gonna be there at 9. I'm gonna meet them there. You don't need to do the airport hotel the night before.
I might.
There's 5 of us going.
Do you know what? I might book onto that.
Yeah.
That might be a good idea for me. Knowing me,
And no one Shane.
What do you mean you might book onto that?
I might book a hotel room just to see you off.
Right? Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just to make sure.
That's weird though that you would come all the way because we haven't
You
announced
need,
the lineup
you need
for
my
the New York
lanyard.
show.
You need my
Yeah.
lanyard just in
Right,
case.
yes,
Well,
yes.
So I like
he's
to be
walking
there.
us through to the gate,
Yeah.
and then he's going home.
And then you're leaving,
Yeah.
right?
No,
Oh,
I'm
okay.
doing the Laughter Lounge that weekend anyway, so I'll be there.
That's weird. You're not on the website. Dan, can we check the Laughter Lounge
They
website?
don't announce it that far ahead.
No, they do.
They don't.
No, they
They
literally
don't.
do.
They don't. It's a month ahead.
Right.
It's not far.
Should I
ahead.
check?
Go ahead, because I should be there.
There's a lot of people in the chat saying, should we call Andrew Ryan to get some advice on our travel plans?
We should.
Okay, let's do
the
it.
2 men Shane has battered in the past week.
Laughter. Yeah. I'm just checking. Laughter Lounge Dublin. Upcoming shows 2023. You're right, man. They don't, but you will be on that lineup, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So say that first
Oh,
sentence.
by the way, I think we're calling
Say that
it.
first sentence again.
I don't know.
Say it again.
Put your headphones on, Will.
Willie, shut up or I'll beat you up.
Please don't. I literally don't have arms today.
We could finally fulfill Paddy's dream of no arm boxing. Oh, look at Dan, is he live?
Yeah.
Andrew, can you hear us?
You said 11:30. It's only 11:27.
Yeah, sorry about that. We thought we might have connection issues, but if you're good to talk now, then
Sorry,
we can
yeah.
do it. Andrew, look at the road.
Didn't know you were filming a DOE advert as we were ringing you.
Andrew, you pulled over safely.
Yeah, I'm in the golf. I'm here for a golf lesson.
Are you in a golf?
I'm in Lagan View Golf Range. Yeah.
Right. Now you're pulled. Are you pulled in? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm in the car
Don't take
park.
your hands off the wheel.
Okay, and then after we chat to you, then you'll pull off safely.
No, I'll go in and get me lesson.
Yeah, but then you'll pull. Yeah, but you'll. Oh, right. Okay. Have you pulled off in the car before?
Have I what?
Andrew, cheers for joining us. It's me and Willie T here. We need.
Oh yeah.
By the way, I just want to say you and Jasmine were doing a bit of boxing there. Good session. Before we get into why we want to chat to you, how's Andrew Ryan feeling about the boxing? He's fighting Conor Brennan. He's Q Radio co-host. It's a battle of breakfast. With hindsight, should you have fought Nolan?
I have made. I have made a terrible mistake
Yeah.
in signing up to this.
Yep.
I have just sprained my toes, one of my toes. After that session, I can't walk properly.
Right.
Excuses.
So
I would lie about the
no,
injury and make it cooler than that, because a sprained toe doesn't sound good. But
yeah, I can't put any pressure on the front of my foot. So I'm sure I'll be fine in a couple of days. But
what are you doing? A
boxing,
one-legged
yeah,
golf
it's,
lesson?
a one-legged
No.
golf what? Andrew, you doing a one-legged golf lesson?
Which is German for golf.
Yeah, Andrew, here's the thing. See, us boxers, we don't tell people about the injuries before the fight.
Yeah, well, I'm not a boxer though. I'm a guy that's doing it for charity.
Yeah.
So
True.
I'm not a boxer. Like, I'm not a boxer. So I've no why would I be good at this? But I want to get to a level where I can get respect.
Right.
Some respect. And at the moment, I don't even have respect for myself.
Yeah.
Fighting. So, do you know what? It's really good fun to do it, to learn something new. And I'll be honest with you, I'm getting a bit of a buzz out of it. I'm getting into it. And it was good today. Long way to go. And I'll improve over time, I imagine. But hey, listen, it's nice to do something and say you've done it, you know?
I've said it before, I'll say it again. Andrew Ryan commits to things. If Andrew Ryan says he's going to do something, he does it.
Yeah, and I'm showing up. I've got 4 sessions next week.
Jeez.
See, when you're in the ring, just pretend he works for Avanti Rail Company. And he owes you £3.50.
Yeah,
you haven't got it back.
Andrew's fighting Conor Brennan now, and the next boxing event we'll do next year, Andrew's fighting the Ombudsman.
That should be his boxing.
Oh, that should be your boxing nickname, Andrew, the Ombudsman. Please.
I know, yeah. Yeah, it's great, man. You know what? I think I got the bug, though. I think I've got a bit of a bug for it. I might actually, after the boxing in June, I might actually keep doing it.
You might go pro?
Well, I don't know. We'll see what happens, but I'll probably end up on some sort of a circuit, like somewhere in Europe or something. I'll fight I'll be doing something like.
Yeah. Andrew, you need to weigh in on a debate for us. So, T with me are going stateside. We're doing a live podcast in New York. We're going Friday the 24th of May. Yep.
I'm free.
Andrew, I've done a couple of Europe trips with you. There is no way I'm doing a transatlantic travel situation with you. There is no way.
You are with somebody that will get you to America safe with no travel hiccups. I will look after all the admin. This is me. So basically, like, you have no reason not to book me.
Yeah.
What's your reason not to book me? I went to Amsterdam with you, and I fucking carried that trip. I carried that trip. Johnny Bow went to Amsterdam and came home with a profit.
That's not how you pronounce it.
William Thompson came home with a profit.
Prostitute.
Everybody came home with a profit.
Willie came back with an STD that he had before he went. Yeah, so you're saying if we take you to New York, we're coming back a couple of grand in the pocket?
Oh, listen. If you take me to New York, right? They love me. They love me in New York. They love me.
Who?
Right? The people of New York, they love me.
Right.
So why am I not getting this opportunity?
Andrew, I would say that we were doing a pod the day that the idea was floated, and the two guests that were on that day are the guests that are coming with us. But if anything,
who are they?
We're announcing the line. We're not announcing the lineup. We're keeping it as special guests for various reasons.
Have you checked do they have can they get visas? Are they allowed in? I can get a visa, like.
Yeah, one has a lanyard. But we want to say this: the day Dan wants to. Sorry, Andrew, go ahead. I've never seen you this rattled.
So you're taking Willie T?
We didn't say that.
No. We're keeping it special.
You said he has a
guests.
lanyard.
Special guests.
William has a lanyard. William has a lanyard.
Featuring special guests. It's basically we're bringing special guests.
Special guests.
Yeah.
Right, yeah,
We're
so it's
being
William. You're
big.
taking William Thompson.
Don't want to get arrested.
Right.
Don't want to get deported.
Have you seen that Leo DiCaprio film, The Deported? He doesn't want to star in that. But Andrew, listen, our flight's at 10:30 a.m. from Dublin. Dan wants us as a group to stay in the airport hotel in Dublin the night before. He wants us in the airport for about 7:30, 8 at the latest. What I'm saying is, I think that's overkill. I've done a lot of these America trips before. I'm getting more comfortable with these trips. I haven't really had too many issues yet, apart from the issues I've had. And I'm just going to arrive at 9. I'm planning to be in the airport, feet on the ground at 9 for a 10:30 flight. They'll probably board at 10. That gives me an hour to get through the general security and then the America pre-clearance. Done. I've got a visa. Done. See you later.
Yeah, but 9 o'clock to you is probably 9:30 in your head. Like, you need to. You're not, like, the thing is, Dan is right. What Dan's trying to do is Dan is trying to put you in a position where 9 o'clock to you is about 9:15 for you, right?
Yeah.
Right. That's not acceptable in an airport. Like, 9 o'clock at an airport is 9 o'clock. Right. So personally, if your flight's at 10:30, you need to be going through security in Dublin Airport at the very latest 8:30, 8:30.
Now, they do say be there 3 hours before for American flights, but I just think they say that.
Yeah, I know they say that, yeah, but I think 8:30, man. But I probably guess you're going to do fast track and all that malarkey, yeah?
Oh, why?
Yeah. Fast track in Dublin is as long as the normal queue.
Yeah, it's brutal.
So come on, there must be a way. Give us a hack, Andrew. To get
Is there a way to get through? Is there a way for me to speed up the process of getting through?
Yeah. If you book the business lounge where you drive in and they park your car and you go through a completely separate security,
Platinum services,
separate immigration, platinum services, a couple of £100, but that takes away. But that gives you peace of mind, and you can't put a price on peace of mind.
Andrew, I'll tell you this: when you do platinum services and you're going to America, they don't take you through pre-clearance. You don't just go straight to the plane. They'll only take you as far as pre-clearance, and then you've got to go and wait for your flight.
Yeah, but pre-clearance is only 10 minutes, isn't it? 15 minutes.
Depends on the queue.
Yeah. Well, listen, why don't I think it would be good if I went with you then in May.
I think you have a gig.
Yeah.
You have a gig.
No, I had cancelled last night, actually, that weekend.
Right.
The other gig?
Listen, can I just say, I've got silver status with Aer Lingus and I've got really good Avios points.
Right.
So, like, I could probably get you a coffee or something.
Right. Well, look, we'll talk about it because we don't want to release the guests, but Andrew, we appreciate you giving us that advice. It's a pity you got a gig that weekend. all weekend. But
in New York, yeah, I got a gig.
No.
I'm gigging in New York. Like I'm gigging in New York, and then I could just come over. And
all right, well, hey, we'll see you there, brother. Do you have your visa?
Yeah, but
do you have your visa?
No, but like
you don't have a visa, man.
Like
you can't go.
Why am I not doing this trip?
Because you can't work. Because you can't work. Unfortunately, you don't have a visa. We all have visas.
I have a fucking visa, mate. It's 3 years. I have a 3 year.
No, you don't have a 3 year. What's it called? The 3 year visa?
It's called the Visa into America visa.
Yeah,
visa.
no, man. I don't want you to get arrested. Imagine you in a New York prison. We can't have you in Rikers, like.
Oh, mate, I'd love it in there. I'd sort all out. Listen, I just don't know. I don't know. The team will be franchised now. It's kind of losing a bit of. I don't know.
What's it losing?
Just a bit. I mean, listen. That's a good trip, Shane. That's a good trip.
Yeah. It's a good trip. It's a good trip. We'll see you there. Okay.
I think the people.
If you show up, Andrew, if you show up on the night, I'll throw you. We'll you jump on for a set.
All right, okay. Listen, after the boxing in June, do you wanna? We should. Well, I'm doing.
We should what?
No.
Are you threatening me?
Do you know what?
Are you threatening me?
No, I'm not.
Are you threatening me?
No. I'm just saying that, like, I hope everything
here, Andrew,
goes well in America.
Andrew, sorry, it's not just comedians coming with us. Pete Snodden's coming too. Guys, thank you. Give it up for Andrew Ryan. Make sure you listen to Cool FM every morning. Start your morning off right.
Yep.
Andrew, cheers for coming on. I appreciate you, brother. Enjoy your one-legged golf lesson, and we'll speak to you soon. We'll see you in New York. Cheers, brother. He can't come to New York. He can't. Do you know why? We'll end up. We'll be walking home from a gig. It'll be late at night. There'll be like a gang, and we'll go across the street, and Andrew will go over and tell them how they can run their gang better. He'll go up to like Bloods.
And I can't do that.
What?
Because I'm a Crip, so I can't go near them. So I can't do that. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. That's why I'm here.
Hey.
I can't.
I know I'm
I can't.
Yeah. But we thought it.
yeah.
Thought it. Dan, what are people saying here? What's happening?
Most people are actually supporting me in this for a change.
Oh, by the way, first time I've seen Dan smile. First time I've seen Dan smile in 3 years.
No, just the last month
it's like,
since I've been getting the abuse.
You know that GIF where like I don't know what it's from, but it's a guy who almost looks like AI. He looks a bit fake, and he does this like. He's got blonde hair. Fossey, do you know what I'm talking about? He's got like parted blonde hair, and he does this like smile when he realizes like people are like behind him. That was Dan there. The Dan hate has stopped.
I know that's from The Boys. That's Homelander.
Right. Yeah. That was Dan right there.
Yeah.
Dan seeing a bit of praise coming in for Dan. People are behind him.
Yeah. I honestly on this one I do agree with Dan.
Right.
Just because, you know, we have terrible luck whenever we have to be.
Look at the Irish, mate.
Yeah, and it's terrible. So we have terrible luck every time we go anywhere.
We'll be sweet.
Remember going to
jump a later flight.
Australia, and the whole order got.
Yeah, but it's like buses. Flights new. Well,
pretty expensive buses.
Get the next one. Nah, they would let you on. They would let you on the next one.
No, they don't.
They do.
It's not how flights work.
If you have a ticket, they do.
No, they don't.
They do.
Well, has that happened to you? You've missed a flight.
Here, I need to pee 10 out of 10. I can't wait till.
Okay, I'll take over.
It's been 40 minutes.
I know. I need a pee so bad.
Chlamydia.
CMC wants to know: does Willie T go by the name the Cerebral Assassin in the boxing?
The Cerebral Assassin.
Sorry.
I would, yeah, but Triple H owns that, which annoys me because he doesn't have anything wrong with him.
Could you like cancel him for that?
I don't know. I think he has better lawyers than I do. People in WWE have gotten away with fucking worse than that. So I think he'll be all right.
Thoughts on WrestleMania last weekend?
Outstanding. It was 5 a.m, and the last 10 minutes of WrestleMania, I stood on a table screaming yes.
Were you on your own, or were you with?
I was with mates, and it wasn't my table, but it was just a great time. It was fucking incredible, and it was worth staying up to 5 a.m. for. It was Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns has been champion for like 3 years, which is unheard of. Doesn't happen. And but Roman keeps winning because people keep, like his group, the Bloodline, keep jumping in, they keep cheating. So this time, people kept coming back to fight the Bloodline. John Cena came back. The Undertaker came back.
Is The Rock part of the Bloodline?
The Rock is part of the Bloodline.
Is he turned heel?
He turned heel. He's a bad boy. He's brilliant at it.
See, I've got the lingo now. I know what
Yep.
I'm talking about.
You know that you know it now. You mark.
Did one of the Paul brothers?
Logan Paul. He fought in a triple threat against Kevin Owens, Randy Orton. He is annoyingly good. He is amazing.
Yeah.
Because he's such a natural prick that you hate him anyway. So anytime he cheats to win, you're properly like, I want to see this wee dickhead get hurt.
Yeah.
And it's even more annoying that he is very good. Like, he can do all the class moves. He can do fucking Canadian destroyers. He's insanely good.
Me?
Talk about Logan Paul.
In the Ocean says, I was at the WrestleMania 1 in 1985.
Holy shit.
What?
I don't know, but I don't know if I believe.
I don't know, but I'll give them a benefit of a doubt.
But WrestleMania 1 was probably wick. You know what I mean? Like, it probably became unreal. Not wick, but for its time, it was probably
Do
good.
you know what the main event of WrestleMania 1 was?
No.
It's so weird. It was Paul Orndorff and Roddy Piper against Hulk Hogan and Mr. T.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Don't know why. Do you know why? Because Mr. T was in Rocky with Hogan. Rocky 3. So it was a big cross.
Was Mr. T good? Could he wrestle?
He was fine. He did like a headlock and maybe a body slam. Like, it's a shit match. It's really boring.
Yeah.
But Mr. T being in it's so fucking weird.
You know,
I think Muhammad Ali was special guest referee.
They were really worried about Mr. T doing an injury like Andrews. But
Sprain the toe.
Mr. T said, I ain't getting no sprain.
That's awful. That's so bad.
Damn, we got a question.
You've done two of the worst jokes ever today, and I love them both.
Does Willie remember the one-legged wrestler, Zach Gowen?
I do remember Zach Gowen. He was a guy, and this was a true story. He got cancer in his leg as a kid. They had to amputate his leg. He still became a wrestler.
I remember it.
Yep. And so what they had was to have Brock Lesnar break his other leg, rip off his fake leg, and beat him with it.
Ah. No.
Then they fucking strapped him to a wheelchair and threw him down a flight of stairs.
See,
And I remember being like, I remember as a kid being like, I wonder how they faked that. How did they do the stunt? They didn't. They just threw a one-legged guy down a flight
but
of
if he's
stairs.
anything like you, he'll be up for it. He'd be like, yeah, no worries, man.
Yeah, he was, I was going to say he was fine. You can see the wheelchair go.
He's dead, but-
And like his ankle hits the wheel and it like goes over.
Can we bring it
it's
up?
Brutal. It's very, very gory. I'll say that. I don't know. I don't even know
But
if
it's
you'll be
from
allowed.
wrestling, it can't be up for that.
Wrestling has, when there's blood on it, have to grey out the screen on YouTube.
Oh, yeah?
They can't show the
We
blood.
got in issues when we tried to do a wrestling podcast. That just didn't work.
Yeah, you also get in a lot of trouble for it.
Oh, yeah?
Like, they copyright everything.
What about the guy in wrestling who was like, who had like major learning difficulties, Eugene?
He didn't, yeah. Eugene was Eric Bischoff's special needs nephew.
Yeah.
And it was...
Was it not? Was he?
No,
So he's just an.
just a guy who pulled a face and would go like that.
What's he doing now?
And he still does that gimmick, but like on the Independence.
Ah.
One of the... as a kid, though, as a disabled kid, I thought it was awesome because I didn't know that he wasn't that.
He's your Rocky,
He was, and he was really good.
right?
But it's how they wrote him off as Triple H just beat the living shit out of him.
Why do these disabled guys in wrestling just get like brutally beaten up?
Because that's what wrestling does. For the bad guy to be a really bad guy,
And
they
the
just
wee-
beat the shit out
The
of
wee
people.
dwarf guy.
Hornswoggle got the
He got mugged as
shit
well.
kicked out of him. There's one. They had a Belfast brawl. It was him and Finlay, who was from here, had a fight at
Because
WrestleMania.
wasn't Finlay the like Irish brawler in it, and
Yeah.
then Hornswoggle was
Was his
literally a leprechaun character?
originally called the Little Bastard before they went, oh, that's offensive. Because he'd just run about, they go, there's that little bastard! And he'd be running about going, nah, nah, nah. And he'd like bite their ankles and all. But there's one where he's fighting, JBL just picks up a bin, he's about to hit Finlay with it, he sees Hornswoggle outside the ring, and he just fucks this bin fully at Hornswoggle, hits him right in the head, and he just stops moving. And it is the funniest thing you will ever see because of how brutal it is. It's so mean.
I could see you being like a wee manager guy in wrestling.
That's my dream. I've been
I think you'd be brilliant.
I've
at
been
it.
in talks with that. I'll say that.
WWE.
No. Like a local one.
Oh, okay.
Michael
But-
says Willie T would make a great Paul Bearer.
I would make it. That's so hurtful, but I would.
No, he doesn't mean a wrestling. He just means you'd be great at funerals. Dan, hit us with a question, please.
I'm terrible
So
at funerals. I can't stop laughing.
Aaron asks, can we get a live watch-along breakdown of the Jeffrey guy from TikTok?
It's not where I thought that was going. Well, who's that guy?
Basically, was it yesterday or the day before when Jeffrey Donaldson was in court? There's just a guy with his phone, just like, it's a TikTok video, and he basically like starts shouting at Jeffrey Donaldson. But it's crazy how like the world's media are there, the police are there, and this guy just danders over and is like the closest person to him. Oh god, we're playing it.
It'll take a minute. I don't know. If
Oh, okay.
Gives an impression for now.
Jeffrey! Jeffrey, did you do it, Jeffrey? Did you do it? This guy's like in everyone's face, like right in the middle of it. It was wild.
I love that. That's so
but
weird.
he just like
What's up?
Okay.
Jeffrey Donaldson seemed to just stand outside court like for a long time,
Yeah.
but just standing like the waiting on a mate guy.
There's something about it that's weird when they're still like Sir Jeffrey when he's in court.
But then
I know you still have to call him it, but it's weird. Do you know what I mean?
Do you think if you were a sir, you would want people to call you, or do you think you'd feel uncomfortable?
Absolutely. I want people
Ladies and gentlemen,
Vittorio Angelone.
that's so disrespectful. You're not allowed to do that.
What?
You can't do you can't do the accent.
Oh, make it racist.
Can't do that really hurts him.
I'm allowed to say spastic now.
Hello, Vittorio. How are you?
I don't know whether that was you doing. I didn't know that whether that was you doing Italian hands or you're
both
still
do
just
this.
hurt from boxing.
It's like,
That's just what your hand looks like.
yeah, that's the two of us do this. We're the only people.
Vittorio, nice jumper.
Thank you very much. I got it in Galway.
Okay.
Yeah, I got like absolute tourist trap, Aaron jumper shop. Get involved. Have you been to the joke shop in Galway?
I didn't know there was one.
It's one of the grimmest places I've ever been in my whole life.
Someone genuinely, sorry, before you tell us, someone genuinely once said to me, "What does your day involve as a stand-up comedian?" I went, "Oh, I just write jokes and all." And they went, "Do you not just go to joke shops?" I was like, "Do you think I'm in Elliot's buying like just all the buzzer hands, the arrow through the head?"
I've been meaning to say for your SSE show, I wouldn't close on the fake dog shit. It's been done, man.
So what's a Galway joke shop?
So the Galway joke, it's like on there, and Galway is like, I had an English mate who went to Galway who was like, it's so Irish it felt like racist.
Galway?
Yeah.
Like an AI, yeah.
Yeah, if you were like typed into like ChatGPT, like
Yes.
make a really Irish wee town, it's just cobbled streets, there's just fiddle music everywhere, and
Yep.
just old men, and then Americans just being told fucking lies
Yeah.
by tour guides. It's the funniest
Yeah.
thing ever.
A joke shop?
Yeah,
Joke
but,
shop in Newcastle, County Down. Must be one of like the only the last joke shops.
but this place is so grim. I think it's because like stag do's go to Galway.
Right.
So you can get like wee costumes and
Blow
this,
up
that,
the
and the
cock.
other. But this is the problem with joke shops. They've kind of had to split their output into like funny wee things for kids and also like dildos
Yes.
for stag do's.
What's the? Oh, it's a laugh, lads. It's just a wee joke.
Yeah, I like that they're like, let's put 4 feet in between those things. Not
like,
separate shops.
That's one dildo.
They're right next to each other in the
Right.
shop. It's fucking crazy. And I went in and
Daddy, can we buy this blow up baby mole? Not a baby mole.
And went in. It was me and John James who was doing support, and we were like, we have to go in. Like it's a big sign says joke shop. You're doing a tour. You're in Galway for the day. You just have to go into the joke shop. Go in, and it is grim as fuck. Just stuff littered around. And the guy behind the shop, not even like oh hi, welcome to the joke shop. He went, all right,
Oh, no.
and he's watching a Korean drama
Right.
on his phone.
Yeah.
So you just hear like tense music and people speaking Korean.
What's that sound like?
Sounds like you're trying to do an Italian accent.
That's such a bad musical.
I can say
impression.
one sentence in Korean.
Okay.
I learned it for a joke that I wrote. I said that I was trying to learn Korean, but I wasn't a very good student, so I only learned one sentence, which is "Shuje no nege mogoso," which means the homework ate my dog. In actual Korean.
Yeah.
Isn't that so great?
Yeah. Now, why did you just learn that line?
Because it's just for a wee joke.
Oh, okay.
You all good with?
It's been a long week. It's a long
He's very
week.
tired.
That's like I thought it was like a Korean, like, oh, we need to put the headphones on.
There should be a second set down there.
Yes.
I can't believe you haven't seen this.
You have yours over here. Is this the wee guy outside? I heard you shouting it.
Am I the only one who hasn't seen this?
Funniest video ever. And you're right. He just fucking stands there. He's not in transit.
Does he get the access? This could have been JFK too. Oh fuck. Okay, we can't hear it.
Is it true, Jeffrey? Tell me it's not true. Jeffrey! Is it true? Yeah! Oh, Jeffrey! Yeah!
Move back, please.
Shoot him out! You fucking get your fucking heart open, you bastard! Jeffrey! Jeffrey! Stand back! You look guilty! You're guilty, look at me now!
Forward. Jeffrey, where's your dark glasses?
Jeffrey! It's me!
It's me!
Have you anything to say, Jeffrey? Jeffrey! Say something, tell me, Jeffrey!
What's crazy is that guy was with CNN.
He's a TMZ reporter.
It's a fact that he is infectious because it spreads to someone because he's shouting all that, and then a guy beside him, if you listen really closely, at one point just goes ball route, just G'd up by this guy.
It's just the random. Yeah.
But it's how close he gets. He probably doesn't expect. He probably expects to get taken down. 20 meters before he gets there.
Yeah, it's like that old.
But you can fully get there.
There's that Joe Rogan bit about the guy who like ran into the White House,
right?
And he was like, "That's the guy who wanted to die." Like,
yeah.
Sprinting up the garden to the White House. And there was like one security guard at the door. Like every step he was like, is no one gonna fucking shoot me right now?
Stormons like that. Like that's when people are like, how did Michael Stone get in the doors? I could probably get in. There's one security guard who is a cold winter away from death, like, and that's the only thing stopping you getting near the politicians.
Dan, hit us with a question there, please.
Bobby wants to know, has Vittorio been in Kieran Bartlett's knitwear collection?
I mean, it's baggy. It's not that fucking
I think it's a style.
Dan slagged up Kieran once and has heard about it for 2 months. So
I think it's a style.
It's just this is the thoughtful Aquinas graduate comedian.
See, I don't think Kieran would go green with his knit. I think he keeps it very
black.
Say like the beige, like the cream.
Oh, he's
the
a traditional
cream.
Yeah.
The traditional, like he has some zip up stuff, but I think he'd find that too jazzy.
Basically,
he's a professor, isn't he? Like
I think you say professional knitwear.
He's a professional knitwear guy.
Watch The Vicar of Dibley. Kieran's wearing that at all times.
Yes.
If Don French has it on, Kieran has it in his wardrobe. Like
Lenny Henry's balls.
Yeah.
You think she has them in her wardrobe?
Also, I love how you didn't comment on how I'm dressed, which is because I forgot to pack jeans into my gym fucking gear.
You look good.
No, what? I'm wearing.
Apart from the spunk on your thigh, but you look good.
It's actually yogurt, would you believe?
I wouldn't,
And
because I know you, and you don't eat yogurts, but you do eat.
I love yogurts and common. I love both of them. But no, but I'm wearing joggers and I'm very much Ollie's at the top and Cozy Club on the bottom. Like
you were very specific earlier as well. I thought it was quite funny, and I was like, "Oh, any chance I can get a lift in the morning?" You're like, "No, I have to go straight from boxing."
Because I did.
Say the gym.
It was boxing.
He wasn't at the gym. He's just this guy's just boxing flat out.
Just in my room fighting off demons. I did actually feel bad I couldn't give you a lift, but I didn't even make it here on time.
Yeah, no, he was late. How was your show last night?
It's terrible. Yeah, great fun, and my ex-girlfriend's whole family showed up.
Yeah.
Did you know they were coming?
Nope.
Was she there or just the family?
Just the family.
That makes it weirder.
And they were like, she doesn't know we're here.
That's happened to me.
Did they like? Could you see them during it?
But they came up to the merch desk.
They gave you and bought merch?
Yeah.
Ah, they've mugged her so hard.
It's not so bad.
That's happened to me.
What?
That happens to me all the time.
Yeah, I can understand if she's with them.
No.
Right.
No, just you're a likable guy. Do you know what I mean? Like there's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen them in 8 years.
Yeah.
It was very mad. Very, very mad. Walk on stage, they're all front center, my ex-girlfriend's neighbour. I was like, oh, what?
The neighbour too?
Yeah, they were bringing mates and all. They're all there.
My daughter used to suck it. Got my pin, put it in the fridge of that face you used to sit on. Happy Christmas. Not my fucking neighbour. I don't give a shit.
That's a heckle. I used to book my niche, bro.
I sitting here saying something that got us in a lot of trouble. Good thing I caught myself.
Well, I was going to talk. I mean, getting in a lot of trouble. You used to Phil talking about Donaldson before. Like, what are you allowed to say?
Me ducking, probably not that. Me ducking and weaving, you just straight into the punch there, good man.
But people get so like annoyed at me for like joking about it because I might ruin like a court case.
You have to allude. You can't really.
I think
go
the
into
minutiae of
specifics.
it's funny, like the way he was standing, like just looked like he was waiting for a bus in the middle of this media scrum. Like, keep moving, Jeff.
Yeah,
keep moving. Go where you need to go.
Bob and
No,
wave.
he stands there like when I take my nanny out shopping. And then I'm nipping in to get something. That's how she stands outside the shop.
Yeah, just sort of, yeah. Jeffrey!
What? Like everybody knows someone that sounds like that from Newry.
Yeah,
It's
for sure.
such a distinct.
Also, when the policeman comes within inches of it, he's like, "Get your hands off me, you dirty bastard!"
Yeah.
Like, why am I not allowed to just scream noises at the...
But what I like is that guy shouting will be in all the press recordings.
Yeah, because there's cameras pointing that way.
So that has to be in Sky News reports, you know?
Yeah.
Dan, hit us with another question here, please.
Not a question, but Jason says he's just bought tickets for November's show. So
Brilliant, 29th of November. We'll see you there. Dan at 12. Let's get a ticket.
Come on,
update.
Jason, get yours for December as well.
We're not doing a...
Willie T, 13th.
It's not why we're here.
Willie T, it's why I'm here.
We're just saying, wait, would you understand what I meant? No one else does if I said
Would I
Willie T's hair.
understood? Would I understand that now? What, sorry?
You want to spar again next week?
Yeah. I don't
Willie's
spar globalists, mate.
Willie T's hair.
Globalists?
Willie T's hair looks very coiffed.
Yeah, I would say
Waft?
that. You're very like 50s.
This is my hair, just nothing done to it. I wake up like this.
Yeah.
I'm a very curly
Just
boy.
woke up.
Yeah.
Still cute though.
Yeah, Willie won't spar with globalists. This has been a run theme on the pod this week.
Is this because you're Jewish?
Pardon? I am circumcised, but I'm not Jewish.
Oh, right.
But we had John Zhu on the podcast.
I thought the Jews ran Hollywood.
And then, but you know what the fucked up thing is? We had him on and we were talking about globalists and all that kind of thing. Then we're talking about symbolism and things. And then he's like, look at this sign. Why do you have an upside down cross and a child
It
on
is
that?
satanic.
You know, but we didn't know that. to be fair,
What a ridiculous man. I love that.
to be fair, I started burning up when he was saying it. I was like, that is hard to defend. Like it is an upside
It's
down
not an
cross.
upside
and a
down
child.
cross.
What is it? It's the maypole from down the street.
Fucking
but-
lamppost. A silhouette of a lamppost.
Yeah.
It's like the devil's trying to guide you in evil directions.
And then, who's that?
Johnny the Jake.
Pardon?
Johnny the Jake.
No, is that a racial slur?
The park just here, right? The play park. There's a statue outside it of a boy playing the accordion, and that was Johnny the Jake, mate.
And what's the story of Johnny the Jig?
He was a boy who died.
Playing the accordion?
I don't think he died because he played the accordion. I think he liked the accordion too.
What did he? How did he
and they put
die?
a statue
He looks
of
like
him?
famished. That looks like a silhouette of a
Yeah, 'cause
choker
he's
ad.
dead.
Well, no,
this-
I,
He hasn't been eaten.
I think the statues is from when he's alive.
Yeah.
Well, you didn't know.
But there is a park dedicated. We celebrate Johnny the Jig's an iconic part of this town. But to be fair, we realise there is quite a lot of symbolism here. Dan, hit us with a question, please. Get us out of this.
Not a question, but apparently Vittorio's sitting like a ma watching Emmerdale.
Yeah.
I'll take that. The
Yeah.
jumper suits as well.
Yeah.
Okay, I just like it. I don't know what's going on anymore though.
In a second, Kane Dingle should have broken off and done
Bad
other
boy,
things.
He was great.
Yeah, but I think he has the potential, and no disrespect to Emmerdale, but he could have gone off and been one of these rare soap stars who breaks through
Like
and
a
does
Minogue.
other stuff. You know, he could have been doing BBC dramas and stuff. I think that guy's great. The bad boy of the deals. We're going to take a very quick TP break. We'll be back in 5 minutes.
Anytime someone says Harry Potter to me now, I just keep doing impressions of the whole series. Do you want a Mama McGonagall?
Yes, please.
1, 2, 3. Very, very tall.
You do a good umbrage. Yeah.
You know, I really hate children.
Do you do any male characters from Harry
I
Potter?
can do Rubius high grade. I think I can do Radcliffe.
I've heard this. He can't, but go ahead.
Apparently not. Apparently not. That's
Well, yeah, at least we know you're doing Alan Carr.
You can do Rupert Grint's face in the first few. Yeah. Rupert Grint, in the first 3, acts like he's in Give My Headpiece. Anytime something happens, he does the same face Uncle Andy does.
Mervyn!
We're going into the Forbidden Forest, Harry, and fucking we're all sitting there going,
Is there any Catholics here?
I had a good set, right? And it was only him left to go. All the other acts had been on. And so I was like, fucking, I have a good chance here. Because, like, I could feel a strong set. You know, it's only this... I don't know who this guy is, but he's left.
2 first names.
I was like, yeah, he's from Cork. I'm like, this guy has nothing to offer. He came out and he did a bit about looking like Dougal from Father Ted. And it fucking slid to your Dougal face, Dougal.
Ted, I don't even believe in organised religion.
I actually was on billboards in China for a tool company. So they came,
hang on.
they done. There was a Chinese tool company, right? And they came over to
Schwarzenegger.
They came over and they were taking pictures of us using the tools. So they came on site, and it was this is our brand, and we're just trying to get like Irish looking people using the tools to sell them, because back home people in China won't use them unless they're like, oh no,
international.
These Irish builders use them because they know the Irish builders, right? And then got the stage where like they done photos of me in front of a forklift wearing a waistcoat and all. Like it got the stage where it wasn't like it wasn't clothes that you would wear on the site and all. And I was like,
Paddy's in a tux with an orbital sander. You did spend time with, I remember you particularly telling me, like an older lady for a while.
When you say older, by the way,
63.
No.
What would your cut-off age be?
See, it depends on the woman, right?
I agree.
Because I'd still buck sure.
Dan, can we get a Google as to what age Cher is?
78. You don't need to Google it. I look at it every day.
She's 78,
But
mate.
think of the talent that dude's seen, right?
That does you no favours now.
It does. That's a legacy, dude.
Oh, man.
What's wrong with that? Is that Brandon Flowers from The Killers? Boys, you have to buck sure. I'm not being... I am... You do have
You're
to.
saying it like it's a new pop-up sandwich shop in town. You have to try this. It's a 78-year-old moth pal.
I suppose if there was beef between myself and Van Morrison, it would be...
Sorry, yourself and...
Between myself and Van Morrison, it would be... It's hard to have beef between a legend of Northern Irish music, global music, and and Van Morrison. I've also heard he's been asked several times to appear on local media that he won't come to. That he doesn't like Robin Swan. Robin and I are, of course, great friends. We met at Pamela Ballantyne's house. I won't hear a bad word against Robin Swan.
Mm-hmm.
He's the lost child of Lear, the lost swan.
What was going on at Pamela Ballantyne's house? You guys were there?
What isn't going on at Pamela Ballantyne's house, Shane? I mean, you want to talk about a party mecca?
Right.
I'll take you to Pammy's.
Welcome back to the live stream. We're here until 1 o'clock with Vittorio Angelone, Willie T. Tickets are more than 50% gone for the Waterfront Hall. They went on sale at 10. That is the 29th of November. It's a Friday night. Special guest. There'll be a bit of stand-up. There will be some surprise things. If you want to watch last year's... Was it last year or the year before? Waterfront
2 years ago.
2 years ago, live from the Waterfront Hall, me, Kieran and Dave. It's on YouTube for free, so watch it and I'll give you an idea of what it's going to be like.
And if you're free a few weeks later, 13th.
Should we
William
quiz?
Thompson, Waterfront Hall.
Let's quiz. So Dan has it there. We've got a Naughty's music quiz.
25%
Thought be
gone.
So you've got 20 questions that you've sent. What way do you want to do it? Is it a turnabout?
Yeah.
Or not fastest finger first?
Oh, because that's not fair.
Yeah, we'll go turnabout.
Okay. Shane first. What is the name of the most popular song from the 2000s performed by a pop idol winner?
Evergreen Will Young.
That is correct.
I'm gonna take this moment.
I actually think that was the
wouldn't
top
have
selling song of all the 2000s, wasn't it?
No.
Maybe.
I think it was.
Willie T, which X Factor star had the best performing single of the 2000s?
Leona Lewis?
No. Anyone else want to steal?
Will Young Evergreen.
No, it
No,
wasn't
top
X Factor.
idol. It wasn't X Factor yet.
Shane Ward, that's my
Open
goal.
for Vittorio.
Not Shane. X Factor in the 2000s. Andy, the bin man guy.
Close. Alexander Burke. Hallelujah.
That's my second guess.
Vittorio,
quizzes.
Rihanna was already a successful pop star by this one, but which 2007 hit with Jay-Z propelled her into superstar status?
Come on.
It's not Disturbia, is it?
Nope.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
I know.
I have my hand
Dan.
up first.
I know Dan.
Willie's finger was faster.
Umbrella.
Is correct.
Of course it is.
I was actually going to say what's that other Run This Town, so fuck you.
Shane, the world met Lady Gaga in 2008 with her huge song Just Dance, but when it hit the UK charts in 2009, where did it place in its first week?
Well, it's obviously not one, so it could be any number.
Yep.
That's how charts work. Yep.
It's in four. It's
I mean,
gonna be in
it is a
40.
number. It is a number.
It's a top 40.
Yeah, it's gonna be in the top 40. isn't it?
12.
That is no, incorrect.
Fuck off, Dan.
3.
That is correct.
Yo! Isn't it mad that like the rebrand of Lady Gaga? She was like, do you remember when she started? Everybody was like, she's got a dick. She's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything.
Well, he stopped being a fan after that. That myth was.
Yeah, now she's
cleared
singing
up.
show tunes and has a fanny. Not for me.
There was a Mythbusters episode about whether she had a dick.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Tune in today, man.
I thought that's a podcast I do with Kieran.
Willie T, Beyonce's single Ladies famously lost the accolade for Best Female Videos at the VMAs in 2009. Who won and why was the moment marred by controversy?
Taylor Swift, because Kanye jumped onto the stage at the VMAs and went, Beyonce had the greatest video of all time.
I'm gonna let you finish.
That is word for word what the answer is. Well done.
Yeah. Yeah, you missed I'm gonna let you finish. That was the kind
I
of
did,
name of the
yeah,
whole
forgot
thing.
about that, yeah.
I'm gonna let you Taylor Swift is shit. Can we?
Oh, do you enjoy having a career? Shut your fucking mouth.
I'm trying to. I think I'm courting the controversy of the Swifties. Fuck 'em. She's bad at performing songs.
She's fine.
No.
She's fine.
Mate, have you ever seen her dancing on
good.
stage?
She's not a dancer.
Then don't dance. I've never seen it get more
She's not a dancer.
Your voice went up an octave.
She's a writer. This is like when your dad, when you're listening to rap music and your dad's like, that's shite. Yeah, it's not for you.
Yeah.
It's not for you. There's a difference between
She writes her own
shite
songs too.
and it's now what annoys me is she just wrecks fellas' lives and then pretends she's a victim. That annoys me.
Why? When did you go out with her? He's getting so like. The only thing I don't like her is when she fucking
Yeah, she calls the
she's
police.
such a
Calls the
wee
police
bitch.
on
fucking
you.
breaks my heart or
Calls the
guy's
police
heart.
on you and calls you a wee piggy fat boy. Yeah, I don't like when she does
Like,
that.
I said I'd get the taxi and she said she'd buy me a drink inside, but like, what the fuck, do you know?
I said it's 3 inches because it's cold, but other than that, like she's not. Although, what was her last album? It was Tortured Poets Society.
That's the one that's just come out. It's 31 songs. Fuck off.
Yeah, do you know? Yeah, that's like Drake levels of like this
Yeah.
isn't an album. But do you know why it's apparently called that?
It's named after the WhatsApp group of one of her exes.
Yeah. Which, see if you're going out with a guy who's in a group chat called the Tortured Poets Society, yeah, he's gonna fuck you. You deserve to be miserable.
Yeah, that's what you get for going out with a gay guy.
Yeah. Go out with a guy who's in a group called like Top Shaggers. That's a normal fella.
football chat,
Yeah.
Premier League journey, man. Discussion.
Seamus' stag do.
Vittorio, the Black Eyed Peas hit the charts in 2003 with their smash Where's the Love. Can you name all the original members?
No, he can't.
Well, I am. Fergie.
You're just hoping the other two come to you.
Yeah.
Oh, original.
Wait, no, Fergie wasn't in.
Nope.
Count it as an
the
answer,
guy with the
David.
long hair and
this
the soul
is-
patch.
And that's she wasn't original Black Eyed Peas.
I only know one other.
She's down on the answer list.
Well, it's wrong.
Oh,
No, allow it.
I lied, but it's wrong.
lie it, bruv. Fergie, Will I Am, the fella with the long hair and the goatee, and then Scooter.
Correct.
Well, you don't say the fella with the long hair and beard.
No, go on.
Diapoldi.
Al Diop.
What?
His name is Al Diop.
The Aldi?
ALDADEAP. The Al Diop.
Get their loyalty points.
APL.de.ap.
Ah, fuck.
Apple the app.
Apple Diop. I said that.
I thought it was Al Diop.
Apple Diop.
The fourth one.
No idea.
Apple
Taboo.
the-
Taboo.
Oh, nice.
Didn't Apple the app play for
Fergie
Portsmouth?
wasn't. That's really annoying me because
Holding midfielder.
I can't remember the original woman's name, but it wasn't Fergie. It was a different girl. Because they had an album, a song
Is
called
this a
Joints and
conspiracy
Jams.
theory?
It's not a conspiracy theory. It's known.
It's crazy what Let's Get It Started was actually called.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's my anthem. I'm annoyed they changed it.
Walk on a waterfront.
Eminem's Lose Yourself not only performed well in the charts, but it was a soundtrack to a cult movie. What film?
8 Mile.
Correct.
Didn't Bob the Builder beat Eminem to #1 at some point in the noughties?
I thought
Yes, he did.
I thought you were going to say with Bob the Builder, not originally the star of 8 Mile.
No, he's the original singer of the Black Eyed Peas. No, Bob the Builder with Mambo #5 beat Eminem to #1 on the charts.
I mean, why would it not?
it's so great.
I didn't even know he did that.
Yeah.
Scoop.
I assumed it would
Muck,
be Yes We
and
Can.
Daisy too. Yeah, it's all.
He had a couple of hits,
class.
Bob the Builder.
Did I?
He did, yeah. He did have that Bob the Builder, Can We Fix It, but like techno remix.
Right?
Pretty sure it was top 10.
Willie T, which 2009 song by Mika has the following lyrics? I could be brown, I could be blue.
No
I
problem
can
for
be
the wee man.
violent skates. Chris Kelly.
Correct. Final question,
my shit.
Vittorio. Which indie rock band's first album is called Employment?
I think I know.
Indie rock
Think.
band, Employment. It's gonna be a big. I have absolutely no idea, and it's not Kings of Leon, but it's not.
No.
I think it's Kaiser Chiefs.
Correct.
Very good.
I can picture the album. It's yellow or something in front of it.
Brown with yellow lettering on it.
Right.
Maybe.
Do you know what album everyone had? And I can picture it. Hard-Fi. Remember that first album? Stars of CCTV.
Ready for the Weekend?
That was on it.
Yeah. Do you know what album
That was
I thought everybody had? Might just be my Daz and his mates. My Daz? My dad and his mates. Razorlight.
Oh, yeah.
My brother had that.
Yeah, it was a
Is
great
that
album.
The Killers? Everybody seemed to have that.
Yes, Hot Fuss.
Yeah. And then Muse. My brother was big into Muse.
James Blunt, Back to Bedlam.
Yeah.
Back to Black by Amy Winehouse. A lot of people. had
Lighthouse
that.
Family, Postcards from Heaven.
Different vibe, but yes.
First
we
concert
did
I ever
have
went
that.
to.
Is your family
King's
ever a
Hall.
Stereophonics family?
No. Well, everyone liked the Stereophonics, but like you weren't.
It's not your defining band.
I
No.
as a kid loved Stereophonics. I don't know why.
I was massively into UB40 when I was a kid.
Yes, Red Wine is a fucking Kingston Town.
Rat
Oh,
in Me Kitchen.
Yeah.
what am I gonna do?
UB40 are good. They're back.
Yeah.
Supposedly, yeah.
And it's him. It's Ali Campbell's with him, I think, because it's called UB40
Alistair
featuring
Campbell's
Ali
performing
Campbell. I know it's such a.
And
it's such
Rory
a
Stewart's
U-turn.
joined us.
I love that though.
The rest
But it-
is reggae.
But they're calling it UB40 featuring Alistair Campbell, featuring Ali Campbell.
Thought Alistair Campbell being the Spin Doctors. Yes,
Yeah.
satire. Thank you.
That's a great bit of. That's
Thank
great
you.
business. That's great business.
Well, that's brilliant, mate.
That's fucking so shit.
That's
for
so
me.
good, man.
That's
so
brilliant.
good, man.
Dan, hit us with a topic or a question, please.
A few more suggestions. Jamiroquai album.
With
Virtual
the
Insanity.
outline of them.
The first they all had that outline, didn't they?
Yeah.
The one with Canned Heat.
Virtual Insanity. I think Canned Heat was also the name of the album.
Maybe, yeah.
I think.
That music video, classic, Virtual Insanity.
Well, it goes up and down. No?
How are the walls moving? How is the floor
Best Jamiroquai
moving?
song? Either the original version of it or the dance version of it, Space Cowboy.
This is the return of the Space Cowboy. I love that song.
That's 10 out
Oh,
of
it's
10.
unlocked in
I
memory
love
in my head.
Jamiroquai.
There's like a Deeper Underground. I liked Jamiroquai.
Jamiroquai went on speaking X Factor. He was going on as like the guest for a new single after being away for so long, and in the press interviews with him to pick it up that week, and he just mugged the X Factor and all the judges. He's like, why are they That's not like they don't know anything about music, and why would anyone take their opinion? And then I still remember this when he went on and like finished it. They gave all the guests a standing ovation, and I think it was Danny Minogue and Cheryl, who he had criticised, were just not giving it to him, not giving it up, and he killed it. He'd absolutely killed it.
But also, like, why are you slagging Cheryl's music? She had good tunes.
Call My Name.
We gotta fight.
Parachute.
Remember the Dan?
This love.
Promise This.
Cheryl Cole's your ultimate babe.
I fucking still love Cheryl Cole.
I like when she beat up that toilet attendant lady.
Yeah, that's when I started liking her. I was like, a woman who agrees with me and
her first hit.
Yeah.
Girls Aloud are back. I love that. I go and say that. I'll go and say that. They're playing the SSE like next month.
What?
Yeah, I don't want to promote any other shows on this.
Mate, can we go?
Yeah.
The Promise is a fucking tune.
Yeah, but they're
I was more of a Saturdays boy.
No,
they were also great.
Apart from the one with Flo Rida, that was 10.
I like Frankie's original group, S Club Juniors.
She messaged me on MySpace once. Well, I messaged her and she replied.
One Step Closer. That's a banger.
One step closer
to heaven, baby. I felt bad because the other girl from the Saturdays, Rochelle, she was also in S Club
I only
Juniors.
know Frankie from the Saturdays.
Rochelle's married to Morgan Humes now.
Yeah, but Rochelle was in the S Club Juniors, and I think she might have been like a year older than them and quite a tall
But she was a
girl.
foot and a half taller than them all.
She's like a full centre back in the middle of all these kids.
Yeah.
She's just in the back. Yeah.
Now, I messaged whenever I was like, when S Club Juniors time, or was it the Saturday?
Please tell me it was the Saturdays.
We had a tech project.
Did you audition to be in the Saturdays?
I auditioned to be in the Saturdays, yeah. But we wanted to use one of their songs for some tech project. Someone's like, I want to use this song. And I messaged Frankie Bridge years ago on MySpace. We're trying to use one of your songs for some project. Like, would you know how we could go about that, or who do we need to get permission of? And she replied, gave me an email address for the person from the record label, and put an X on the end of it, so I basically kissed her.
Why is her name Frank? I thought it was Frankie Stanford.
It's Bridge now, mate. She's married to Wayne Bridge, mate.
Good for Wayne Bridge.
Yeah.
Good for him.
He deserves a happy ending to that, his story.
Yeah, because he had a JT mugged him.
Did
so
you
hard.
see the John Terry clip that's going around at the minute?
He should know do podcasts.
What has he done?
He basically went on and was like, see that time where I called Anton Ferdinand a Black Sea? That was a tough week for me. Like, that is literally what he went on a podcast.
But did you see the thing about the flight?
No.
So it was when
with
Andre Villas-Boas had like tried to make a statement when he first arrived at Chelsea. So he put the youth players in first class and the first team guys in economy. And
I'd be fuming.
John Terry was like, "We're not.
Plane's
this
not
isn't taking off until the 16-year-olds come back and sit in economy, and me, Frank Lampard, and Didier Drogba, go sit in first class."
Yeah.
And it was like he was like, and that's when he lost the dressing room day one on the first flight.
But yeah, John Terry like shouldn't do podcasts.
No.
It was like the whole race ride was really tough for me when I did that thing.
Yeah, when I was racist.
When I called that guy that thing, people were sliding me.
Yeah. And I was already, having a tough time because I was fucking my teammate's wife.
Yeah.
So I just felt,
it compounded the bad feelings I was having.
Yeah. I mean, on a level, like, fair play to, like, I mean, obviously he's a millionaire and stuff, but he's not a handsome man.
But you say he's a millionaire. He got caught doing not fake. He was doing, like, on the side, private tours of Stamford Bridge when he was at the height of his playing career. He was facilitating, like, £1.5 grand or something. You come and do a private tour.
White-only tours.
Yeah.
So it should be good.
You're like, do you have to wear all white or something? He's
Yeah.
like, no. Dan, can we have a question, please? Or a topic?
A couple more band suggestions. Local one, General Fiasco.
Sinking Ships, great song.
I mean, there's 10.
Here's a very small
Specifically
local
10.
band, Cashier number 5. Cashier number 9. Cashier number 9.
They had a song called When Jackie Shone, and it's about Jackie Fullerton, and it's 10 out of 10.
It's a great...
They're still making music under a different name now. I was chatting to someone from the band recently.
So I Watch You From Afar.
Yeah.
Great band.
Yep. General Fiasco, I'm shocked we're not this huge
They didn't
worldwide
blow
band.
up in that way.
Apparently, I don't know if this is true. I kind of know the guys a bit, but someone told me that this might be an urban myth. A record label signed them in the 1975 at the same time, and General Fiasco were the way better band, but they just decided to give 1975 the push instead, and shelved General Fiasco.
Do you think there's like...
General Fiasco were brilliant.
Do you think there's rural myths?
Instead of urban myths?
Yeah.
Yeah. But what's the difference between an urban myth and a rural
Like
myth?
urban myths are very like I heard that if you order this at McDonald's,
Yeah.
then they give
Yeah.
you like a special whatever sandwich. Rural myth, same thing, but it's Friar Tuck's. But then is it like if you like because rural myth is maybe like cow tipping. Apparently nobody was.
When a cow's just when a cow is asleep, you can push it over and it dies.
I didn't know that it died.
I didn't know it died. Does it die?
Again, well, someone told me that.
But
That
also-
is the myth that they die.
Apparently.
Is it not that it couldn't get back up?
Yeah.
Is that not a death of
I
sorts?
think that's more sheep, isn't it? They can't get back up.
Can we
Sheep
go
can't
push
get
some
back up.
animals over and see what happens?
I saw a dead
There's a
cow
patron
fairly
special in
recently.
I saved the sheep's life once.
Go on.
Tangled in barbed wire. Or not barbed wire, tangled in a fence by the neck. I did that and then I took it off. No, there was a sheep who would try to get through a fence and had wire wrapped around its neck. It was stuck in the fence and it was choking, like, it was dying. No, but it was like, you know, it was like different. It was like a different.
Sound like that
noise it
guy.
makes, man.
No,
Sound like the guy outside Newry Courthouse.
See, Jeffrey! I said, I'm not called Jeffrey, but I'll save you. And I got in there and untangled it.
Very good.
That's great. Farm animals kind of scare me a little bit.
Saved the hedgehog too. Same year.
What's happening now?
A
Yeah, see,
hedgehog.
it's starting. You can't keep
hedgehog.
saving them.
I don't think
We had a
I'm
football
gonna-
net in the garden,
Fucking
and a
shipping over
hedgehog
here.
was stuck in the net by the neck. I don't know if they have necks, but like
I don't
under-
think a
under the
hedgehog has a
chin.
neck.
I don't know, it has a chin.
It doesn't have a
But I have a
chin.
video with this. I'll show you it after the pod. And
I would love that.
I got gardening gloves on, a pair of scissors, sacrificed the
head
net,
off.
and
Saved you.
then I killed the hedgehog for breaking our net. But no, I untangled the wee guy and cut him, and then we left him there and he wasn't moving. And I was like, oh, I think the damage has been done. And then
Skulls eat him.
about an hour later, I came back. He was gone. So either a hawk took him or he just survived and went away.
A hawk?
Yeah.
My hawks will come for you, man.
A hawk will take a hedgehog. Like, don't you worry about that.
But like in Northern Ireland?
Because my
Do we
granddad
have
keeps.
hawks?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like
My-
how many hawks?
5. 5 or 6.
They're just a gang of ruffians. Because
To
my
be fair, I
granddad,
don't know if it's the same one.
my granddad keeps pigeons out the back. So
To sacrifice the hawks?
yeah.
Come on, mate.
He has like a big shed of them. He's fucking obsessed with them. And every year, the hawk season would come, so hawks would come out and try and get at the pigeons.
Hawk season?
Yeah. So me and my dad would have to sit with take turns on
Am
the
I
rifle
being
shooting hawks.
pranked?
You and your dad were like
Yeah.
were like Mark Wahlberg in that film.
Mark Wahlberg in real life whenever he sees an Asian, more like. But like just sitting with a gun. He did it. I didn't do it. He did it.
He did.
Alright?
It's Vietnamese people. He also would have stopped 9/11.
Yeah. Wouldn't have went down like that. But yeah, we used to sit with a gun and just try and shoot the hawk, and we got a couple of them. Like,
You got a couple of them. Mm-hmm. You've taken down a few Black Hawk
killed
down.
because we would shoot it, it would stun it, and my dad would come over and then just like snap its neck.
You and your dad killed multiple hawks. Dan, bring up a hawk on the images here.
There's just
My
absolutely
dad did
no
the
way.
finishing blow. He was more
Right,
just giving me target
if you
practice.
kill a hawk, that's wild in your lifetime. If you killed
Multiple
you and your
hawks.
dad did not kill many hawks.
I'm saying 2 or 3.
I'm calling Seagull.
No.
I'm calling Seagull on this.
I don't.
Nope, it was hawk.
There's no way you
There's
killed
no
multiple
way.
You can
hawks.
get my
It was a
granda
hawk.
on the podcast.
This
I mean,
is
you
what
won't
that-
get any sense out of him, but he'll tell you.
This
Phone your
is-
granda.
Yeah, I'll phone my granda, say if we killed any hawks, and he'll start telling me about his breakfast. He fucking, the other day, started asking me to help him with penalty points he got in 1983, and I was like, what the fuck do you want me to do about this?
You're saying you saying you and your dad
Yeah.
have killed 2 to 3 hawks.
They were a real problem for my granda.
No, I don't doubt that they were a problem.
Yeah.
I doubt
So
that
they
you
would-
and your dad are fucking snipers sitting in a
Me, not so much. He was more
Hawks
just
are-
giving me a go.
Hawks are fast.
Yeah, but they would sit, so you'd
They're
have to
huge.
wait. and
You'd be in the
hide.
paper if you'd done that.
You have to hide, so they land near the shed, waiting for the pigeons. to
And where are
come.
you and your dad?
Like hiding in the
In
garden.
ghillie
Like,
suits.
there's like a washing line out, and we're just
So you and your dad are hiding under the washing line.
No, I'm joking. We would like hide in the corner of the garden.
How? Crouch down.
Yeah, like there's
Yeah,
like
you press B.
so my granda has multiple sheds. So
How
you'd-
many?
Like 2 normal sheds, 1 big pigeon shed.
3 isn't loads.
2 normal
is it?
sheds and a big pigeon shed.
That's more than 1 shed. That's what multiple means. Are we getting semantic about it? 3 is multiple.
No, there's no need to bring religion into it.
Yeah.
But I just think 7 is multiple sheds.
Well, we only
Multiple-
had. So we were a poor family.
No,
we
you
only
weren't.
had the
You had
3 sheds.
3 sheds and a pigeon shed. And
My
you
granddad
kill, you
did.
kill exotic
3 sheds
animals.
in a pigeon shed.
2 sheds and a pigeon shed. We'd hide behind it.
Say that really
And then-
fast. In a,
2 sheds and a pigeon shed. Hide behind it.
no, 2 beds. 2 sheds and
Are
a
you
pigeon
coming?
shed.
Is that
2
noise you
sheds and a
coming?
pigeon shed. Yeah. When he snapped the hog's neck, I'm like,
Yeah, but repeat it loads
get
of
him,
times
daddy.
fast. Repeat it loads of times fast.
2 sheds and a pigeon shed. 2 sheds and a pigeon shed. 2 sheds and a pigeon shed.
That's really good. Yeah.
So
This
we would
is-
shoot the hogs. And
This
then
is what
once
that
they go
Rubber
down-
Bandit song is about.
Yeah.
Spastic Hawk.
Yeah.
But you didn't like after you killed one. That was just a normal thing.
It would not like it would happen every year. They would come back, so we'd fire at them.
Because it's hawk season, as
Yeah,
we
it's hawk
mentioned
season.
earlier.
I'm like Elmer Fudd, but for hawks.
It's rabbit season.
I'm hunting hawks.
When is hawk season?
It was always around like April, May, if I remember correctly.
Right.
Okay, Easter time.
Yeah, the real Easter risings when the hawks come. I'm sitting at the post office ready.
Dan, what are people saying about this? About Willie T's sort of revelations that he kills exotic animals?
Yeah, there's some support for it.
Fuck the hawks.
Your granda's on the live stream.
Were you taxiderming what happened to the dead hawks?
Taxidermy. Are you asking me if I was riding the hawks?
That's not what that is. Even I know that.
It's stuffing a dead animal.
Yeah. Not with your cock.
It's not? I have some apology letters to write. They were like, I'm in the taxidermy. I'm like, you fucking dirty boss.
You're
That's how you
volunteering
get
to
sacked
take
from the
neighbours' cats.
museum.
So Dan, people are behind Willie T.
Yeah, some people think maybe this is a rural myth, but
It happened.
This is exactly a rural myth.
It's not a rural myth. I live in city. I live in Belfast.
Right, we'll
On
see.
a council
Right.
estate in East Belfast.
We'll see
just
before one.
shooting hawks.
See before one. Kill a hawk. Hey, tis the season.
Get some pigeons. Give me a gun.
Tis
alright, we'll
the
fucking sit
season.
with it.
There'll be loads of them flying up. Take your pick.
No worries, mate. Give me a gun. Give me the tea with me gun. That we hold at Dan's head every week, and then we'll go.
Dan, give us a question, please.
So James said he loved the flat Earth conspiracy chat with John Zoo the other day. Could we do a deep dive on the conspiracy that Finland is a made-up country and doesn't exist?
What?
I've met a Finnish guy.
So
a
you think?
cellist.
Oh, yeah, that's what
So
he.
you
That's
think-
what
His
he'd
name
say.
was Peter Willie.
You met a man called Mr. Willie. Finland might not be real.
But what's a myth? What do you mean it's not real?
There's a myth that horses don't exist.
There's a myth that birds aren't real.
I fed a horse a
I've heard
carrot
the
2
bird
days ago.
one.
So what were you?
You fed a
doing?
horse a carrot
Yeah.
2 days ago?
Yeah.
And when? What?
Horse
At
lived horse in the
Streamvale?
field beside us. Me and my son went and gave a horse a carrot.
Horses are so big, they kind of scare me a bit.
Yeah.
I love you. Went horse riding.
Like once when I was a kid, it's kind of I don't know if I would ever do it again.
Awesome.
What is?
Horse riding.
My
Did a horse
girlfriend
die
does it.
in your neighbourhood, and you were like, "Listen, I'll come up
Mate,
with
try
something nice
snap
for
a
you."
horse's neck. Takes
taxidermy.
like 4 lads.
Oh,
to
I
do.
don't doubt you and your dad have killed multiple horses.
No, because they don't bother pigeons.
Yeah, because of you and your
There's no-
dad.
if there was a horse swooping in,
What's your dad doing with the pigeons? Like, why does he want to protect them so much?
What does he do with a dead? What do you do with a dead
My
hawk?
granda races pigeons, and they're
He
very
races
expensive.
pigeons?
Yeah, they're very expensive.
Racist pigeons.
Don't touch the pigeons. They're very
He's got
expensive.
racist
What
pigeons.
what bin you put a dead hawk in?
Brian.
I was giving
Brian.
them. My dad would just put in a bin bag, and I don't know what he did with it.
If he's anything like his son.
10 gram.
Vittorio, at the end of this, we're doing karaoke. What song did we say we were going to do? Remember
I
it?
can't remember. We did say
I
one.
forgot it was a duet. You were
Black Eyed Peas song?
No, there was.
Let's get...
Can people remind us?
Yeah,
in the
remind
comments?
Here's a question for you: who was on the chorus of "Where's the Love"? Because it wasn't Fergie, and people thought it was Fergie.
I know.
Do you know?
I have no idea.
It was originally Fergie and then the Mugged her.
Taylor
Yeah.
Swift?
Justin Timberlake.
It was Justin Timberlake.
Vittorio, you a big karaoke guy? Because I said we'll do karaoke at the end of the pod, and I said I don't know if Vittorio will be into that, and Willie T said Vittorio loves karaoke.
Why have people... I get so nervous about karaoke.
I saw you
think
singing
it's so-
Skater Boy in Edinburgh.
Yeah, but that,
Like it was
that
a TED
took,
Talk?
That took a lot of... like it was a TED Talk?
You were like,
Own headset,
she was
Mike.
a boy, she was a girl.
It's,
Like you
it's
weren't
a
moving.
harder song than I kind of anticipated
Yeah,
it to be.
yeah.
And that was a boxed in type of karaoke where it had to be like pop punk.
I found that with Plan B. She said
That's
did
a
that in a
really
work
hard
night out
song.
karaoke and regretted it so
Can
bad.
you do the rap?
You can't have
That
that many
proposed
gaps.
plea in case in witness
Witness
box.
box.
Ten judge doors, ten things that the
Sent
set
to
to
the
cops.
cops.
I'm innocent. I protested.
protested.
She sounds rejected. Had heartbroken by some seasons selfish.
It's like the sound of my music,
She likes
which
fa-
makes her a fan,
fan
of
of
music.
music. Well, love goes down, makes her lose it because she can separate the man from the music.
Yes, good lad.
Something like that. But then you got to
the flood.
The Flood by Take That. We were talking about how that is a
Uh,
great song.
The Helen Keller mix on the go. Let's go.
Dan, hit us with the question. please.
Kimberly
We've said some
Elise
awful
Hill.
things today.
Pardon?
Kimberly Elise Hill. Black Eyed Peas. Original.
The original member. Shout out to
thank you.
Kimberly Elise Hill. She's on the
They
stream.
mugged her hard.
Well, why don't we make up for it? Friday, 29th of November, Waterfront Hall, Tea With Me live. We said plus special guest. Why don't we get Kimberly Hill or whatever to come out and do Where Is the Love? Finally give her the platform to do Where Is the Love. She does the chorus.
And all the rest of you play the other parts of
We'll
that.
be the other guys. We'll be the Aldi app,
Taboo.
He's Will I Am.
Taboo, and Will I Am.
Yeah, Will I Am with a fucking passion.
Do you? He was doing... but he was doing... Fuck up.
But you're about to fucking kick my fucking again.
Um,
An army of pigeons save me.
Will I Am seemed cool when he was first doing stuff,
Yeah.
and then he we were seeing a bit too much of him, and he was trying to be all like wacky and
He
like
tried to be
alien
clever.
guy.
He looked a bit
Yeah.
like a cyborg. He had
Yeah.
this kind of.
Yeah, oh, I hate it. And he was wearing the wee dicky glasses and all. I hated him.
Yeah.
And he was so clearly trying to get into Cheryl Cole. He was so
That's why
clearly,
you
He
hate
just
him. Here
loves
we go. He
Cheryl.
loves
you
Cheryl
stay
Cole.
away from my woman.
He loves Cheryl Cole.
He
She
clearly...
is stunningly beautiful.
Yeah.
No, Willie, like yeah, 100%.
But I'm not
Willie,
a fan of the bum tattoo. I think you're allowed to say that.
Yeah,
Yeah. Fan of it.
You
Yeah.
like the big bum tattoo?
I mean, it's the only way I'm going to get to see her arse. So, yeah. Because she shared a picture of it. And I was like, nice.
yeah.
Good for
Willie
her.
T loves Cheryl Cole.
She was a big thing.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
And the
But,
accent
like,
was gorgeous.
She's remained his ultimate babe. Like,
I love Cheryl Cole.
top babe all time.
she's
Never
the
be
babe.
top. Never be top.
Yeah,
She's the best.
yeah.
I think Zoe Deschanel's probably from my youth, probably the top babe for
Oh,
me.
you're such a wee hipster cunt. Cheryl Cole, you're like, I prefer Zoe Deschanel. Get out.
But like, do you know, like an elf.
I don't even.
Who's watching Elf with a fucking Rudolph? You fucking creep. Who's your sexiest Christmas babe? Oh, see when she's in Elf?
He's here.
I'm trying to think of my ultimate celebrity pop babe from back in the day.
I did use the music video to Hey Mama. That was the first thing I wanked to on my iPod Classic.
For Kanye West, hey mama?
No.
That's 10 out of 10 from you.
That's Jim. I thought
He's
he
talking about
meant.
the Black Eyed Peas.
Right.
Obviously.
But
Sorry.
that's 10 out of... I thought you meant that, and that's 10 out of 10.
That's what I thought he meant.
That would have been great.
Oh, the hey mama, it's that beat.
Do you know who I
My mom's
really
was up there for
fancied?
me.
Kelly Rowland when she had the long hair. Didn't like it when it was short.
You didn't like Dilemma, Kelly?
The video for Commander.
Very good. Very good. That's a song that I'm like, that was out 5 years ago, and then I think about it, I'm like, that was out near 20
That was a
years
fire
ago.
song. I love it when someone posts something and they're like, "Can you believe this was 20 years ago?" But it was actually only 3 or 4, and everyone under it's like, "Oh my god, this makes me feel old."
Yeah.
But the person just did it for the crack to sort of troll people. I love that.
I did that when McCann, me and him were talking about Pitbull, and we were like, what happened to him? Because he was everywhere for a time.
All right.
And he went,
Mr. Worldwide's probably
Pardon?
not here. He's
But he went, I had a song out fucking last year. It was a big song. It was like, my rent was going to be paid about a week ago. I looked it up. I was like, McCann, that was out in 2013.
yeah.
At fucking 11 years old. And McCann was
Yeah.
like, fuck, I only heard that last year.
Yeah. Dan, hit us with a question, please.
A couple of people asking, have the boys heard 3 a.m. in California, and would they be able to contribute maybe?
Victoria,
to it?
you're a music guy, right?
Yeah, but I'm like I'm not a useful kind of music guy.
Yeah,
Go
but
on.
just go with your ear on this, right? Me and Kieran have written a song, pop song,
Okay.
called 3 a.m. in California. We wrote it Monday's live podcast. We're just sort of throwing it around, like we're not taking it seriously or we're not too into it. But we are going to California to shoot a video for it, and we've got Foy Vance and John Zudu agree to sort of. We're not promising them features on it, but Foy Vance is
Like an audition.
yeah, we sang it. I sang
Foy
it.
wanted to buy it.
California doesn't exist.
Foy wants to buy it outright and probably take it for himself, but we're like, we'll cut you in. So it's like, I'll do it, right? But this isn't me doing it. You know what I mean? It's like, it's me telling you the premise of a joke. I'm not performing the joke.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So it's like, I think it's something like this. So it's like, it's 3 a.m. in California. Oh,
That's all we've got so far.
Dreaming of
it's 3 a.m. in California, sitting dreaming about being on you. 10 hours, but it's 8 hours. But we in a song of 10 hours, we go 10 hours ahead, but thinking of you, sitting staring out at the sea. But are you thinking about me? Thoughts
As a music graduate with a degree in music, listen, it's good. 3 a.m. is kind of like tainted as a time like
It's been used a lot.
an o'clock. It's in that horrific Eminem song.
Busted have a song.
Yeah,
3
Eminem has a song.
Calling you at 3 a.m. and
It is a very
Sitting
late
home in
because
my
like
living room,
3
it's almost
a.m.
noon.
3 a.m. is the latest time.
Matchbox 20 have a song called 3 a.m.
Do they? But it's the latest time. Do you know what I mean? Because 4 a.m. you could be up early, but 3 a.m. is like the latest time that you could.
Yeah, it's
And you can't do 5 a.m. because that's the time Drake disses people. And loads of his disses are like 5 a.m. in Dallas, 5 a.m. in Houston. So you can't do 5 because that's when Drake starts.
Also, you can
slobbering.
solve
1
the
a.m.?
you can solve the 10 hours ahead thing, and just record it in like.
Finland. If
Good
we
luck.
could.
Good luck with
if
that.
we could.
Also, I don't think there's a time difference.
Or a rap scene. This isn't rap. It's
1
more like
a.m. is
R&B
not
pop.
that late. Like American Dad's just finished, so
Yeah,
like it's not
yeah,
that
yeah.
late.
What
No,
about
Family
1
Guy's just finished. American Dad's about to come on.
1
Yeah.
a.m. 1 a.m.
No, 3 a.m.
We're not-
There's,
Hey,
a,
we're not
there's a
changing
reason
it.
why people use 3 a.m. Stay with
But it's just
Yeah,
this
it's working.
Eminem. Immediately you said 3 a.m. and I was like,
Yeah.
put my key in the door and there's bodies lying all over the floor. And
I don't know how they got there, but I guess I must have killed them. Killed them.
I don't know.
It's a rough song.
It's all for relapse.
There's there's just loads of weird Eminem songs about like putting gerbils in and
Yeah,
his ass
yeah,
and
yeah.
shit.
Ah, fuck, what a song. I remember getting the curtain call hits for Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
Put it in, the bit my dad had a big sound system that he
Of
got.
course.
He traded in 4 Hawks for it. And he just put, we put that CD
The
in.
Hawks had a
Basket
bounty.
murders.
The Hawks had a bounty on their head, Shane. You don't understand.
By the way, the Hawks would be, I'd say a dead hawk.
Dead man
500
Hawking.
quid?
What's that?
500 quid for a dead hawk? Who's buying that?
Medical researchers.
Taxidermists with a root. So
Phone
we
card
put
brand?
in, it was Christmas Day, put in that fucking album. And straight away, the first song is fucking shove a gerbil in your ass through a tube. I'm like, Christmas.
Yeah, I got completely mugged. We were going to Mallorca and in the airport, like my granny and stuff would give me like a $5 here, $5 there. I had a £20 and from a holiday, and I really just wanted to spend it. W.H. Smith in the international airport. I
Well,
had
you spent the money when you're like before you even got to Spain?
wanted to buy a tape album from a Walkman. I bought Eminem, Marshall Mathers LP, and I was listening to it. And I think My Name was the big single off that.
Yeah.
Probably.
So
yeah.
I'm
This is
listen-
like one of his biggest songs.
No,
ever.
would have been Real Slim Shady.
Right,
My Name was Slim Shady.
Real Slim Shady LP. So
Nerd.
my mum and all, like everyone knew who Eminem was at the time, but they're watching they're hearing him on the radio. They don't think they're swearing in his songs. They think it's beeped.
Right. So
But I've
they're
got the
just getting
explicit tape. So I'm at like the
parental guidance
12 or something.
thing.
I'm sitting with this in my ears, and the world looks different. I hear "Bitch Please" too, and I'm like, but no one can hear what I'm hearing. And then someone said something to me or whoever we were with was like, "What is that?" I go, "Eminem." And they're like, "Surprised you were allowed to buy that." My mom go, "Is that inappropriate?" I was like, "It's not inappropriate." She took the headphones, and it was the Ken Kniff skit, where it's a guy getting sucked off for 45 seconds.
It's him getting sucked off by the insane clown posse.
Yeah,
posse.
I just
That's who's
remember my
sucking him
mom
off.
being like, "That's not even music."
No, not even in that parent way.
It's the
where,
audio
like,
of a man
They
getting
listen
sucked
to
Give it
rap
to
and they
Shaggy.
go, "That's not even music. He's just talking. It's just a guy being
Yeah.
actually sucked
She-
off."
Why is my son buying off suck off tapes?
Audio porn.
What an album!
I was going to say, yeah, Amityville, if your ma had to put that on during Bizarre's verse.
What were the two ones that went? "I'm Back," and what was the other one?
Just
Remember-
lose it.
No,
That's later.
"I'm Back," and then there was a song that continued right into that. What? No,
How's it? I'm back goes, that's why they call me Slim Shady.
And then there's another song that either before that or after it, it goes straight into. So it's like a really similar song, but they're both great. I love that album. "Bitch Please" too.
Part of me
best song
feels
on
like it's Amityville, but I might be
It's
wrong.
not.
No.
Is I'm back the second one?
Something goes into "I'm Back."
Because the
you're
beat
right.
to I'm back is.
Bum, 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 bum. Yeah.
Is it not the first track immediately goes into "The Way I Am"? Like it's the backing track of that just goes
Dunno.
into straight into "The Way I Am" because he always did that with his albums.
Right.
But I can't remember now.
Dan, can we have a topic, please?
So Pedro's got in contact. He says, "Willie T, there's a gay bar in Amsterdam that has a monthly comedy night, billed as a comedy night. Want me to get you a slot?"
Yeah, if you get me on the comedy show as well, that'd be great.
There's a hawk about to fall.
I want that as a soundbite every time I come on. Willie T, the Hawkman.
How great would that be? Gay comedy night in Amsterdam.
Yeah.
I legitimately, I would
just
do that.
comedy
That'd be
night
great.
Fine, yeah.
Yeah. Well, because we went to Amsterdam, would you go back? Because you were thinking about
Been multiple times.
the European cities we went.
Yeah.
You were like, I want to come back here. I want to.
Yeah, I've got the contact details for the club in Oslo.
You told me Oslo would be great, and Oslo was great.
Yeah, it's lovely. It's quite expensive as a place, but very cool comedy club.
Brilliant.
Yeah. Reggie Watts was on while we were there.
He was on in the theatre. We were on the bar, and I thought everybody was from home. So I went out first 5 minutes, and I was like,
"What about Jeffrey?
This isn't hitting." But I wasn't even doing local stuff. It just wasn't hitting, and because I gone straight into sort of the tour material, and it's kind of based on most people. I'm talking about me, so it's kind of based on the assumption most people will know me. And then after like 5 minutes, I was like, "Fuck, I might switch a bit of crowd work here." And then someone said something, and they were Norwegian. I went, "Is anyone else Norwegian?" And the whole crowd went, "Yep." I went, fuck.
You missed me doing like 5 minutes of Nazi material.
So I went
which they
0.5
loved.
speed on my voice, and then did a bit more crowd work, and then went into the set, and it was one of the best gigs of the tour.
It was
fucking
amazing.
brilliant.
Yeah, really nice place as well.
Do you remember
eat that?
See us getting a lime scooter? No, we didn't eat. We ate. Where did we eat?
We had a McDonald's, I think, in
We
Norway.
had a special McDonald's.
A special
Which was
McDonald's?
the last day of
we
the
never
tour.
have McDonald's.
So that's the end of the tour.
Do you
We said that as such a couple. We had McDonald's. He's like, we never have McDonald's, but we did, but we never normally do that.
Also,
See
when we
this
went
guy with
in-
a lime scooter? Jesus Christ.
Remember we went in the Reggie
Dangerous
Watts?
Society.
We went in the Reggie Watts and the guy filming the tour started filming that show me and you were like, what the fuck are you doing? Put
Oh
that
yeah,
away.
so Pete came with us to video the shows and take photos and stuff, and he like had the camera because we were about to on our way into the venue, and we said, could we sit in the back row and watch a bit of Reggie Watts? We're like, yeah, of course. And he's like vlogging the whole trip, so he like fully gets his camera out and it's just like this, the Reggie Watts for it, and we were like, I don't think the venue will allow that." Jesus fucking Christ.
That AI. That's so funny.
That's how I'm built. Exactly. How the fuck?
That's it.
Tony
That's
T with
got.
Tony Tom coming through. Tony's given us this week and brought a dog.
How did you find that picture of a Shetland pony?
And the horse is Tom. Yeah, that's great. I love that.
See, I don't think I
Yeah,
could take two hawks at once. They might have me there.
But I did I think probably one of the most Norwegian things ever when I was in Oslo. I went for dinner before the show with Viggo Venn.
Right.
You know, of Britain's Got
Yeah.
Talent.
He's just taking off jackets.
Yeah,
And
he was there in like a blue tux with a top hat on. He is so unbelievably famous there. It's fucking.
Oh,
mad.
yeah?
While we were at dinner, he was like, you know, like the Norwegian equivalent of the BBC, and I was like, yeah, and he was like, right now I'm on BBC 1 and 2, but Norway.
Holy shit.
And I was like, what?
Remember, I met Viggo and didn't believe he was Norwegian. I thought it was a gimmick. And I went, he was like, he's really convincing. You're like, he is Norwegian.
My
I was
name
like,
is
"What?"
Viggo.
Be a weird like
I'm
thing
from
that he's
Norway.
basing everything
I
on.
want to be a British comedian. He's so
I,
great.
I love Viggo.
So funny.
Such a nice guy, too.
Yeah,
Nice
Willie
guy.
T should go back to Amsterdam. We all had a great time. but-
I've only done one gig. I'm doing like my European tour. If you're in Paris or Rome, help. But
I pulled up.
I did.
You're not selling your home
I
now?
thought Rome would be an easy sell for me, but it's just no luck.
Isn't it crazy that we assume that? I thought in Rome, Italy, I would just fucking
But
pack the place
he's
out.
Italian.
Oh yeah, that's right.
All right today.
That's right. I totally
But
forgot
then
about
I did like when I went on a stag do in Hamburg, I like jumped on this like bad comedy show in Hamburg. It was just around the corner
That's how
from
they built?
the bar. Yeah, it's terrible bad comedy show. And I swear to like, for some reason, like in Germany, obviously in Germany, I was like, just don't do any fucking like hack German, like don't say anything about Nazis. Don't do that. That's just boring. They'll have heard it a million times. Nobody fucking wants
That's
to
all
hear
I would
that.
do.
And I was on stage, I was doing a little bit, and it was going all right. And then, yeah, it was going pretty well. And then, towards the end of my set, like one of the like lights like flickers a wee bit, and I was like, oh, that was a bit weird. And then the haze machine, like just starts going, and like the smoke machine, the room was just like filling with smoke, and I was like, look. You come to Germany and you're like, oh, I won't make any Nazi jokes, and then the room starts filling with gas. And you're just like, how's this? What about, like, we just flash a light if you're going too long.
Yeah.
Like, you know, the fucking.
And they
kill
went for
me.
it?
Yeah, they were like laughing at that, but it was just like an awful way to finish
Yeah.
the show. Just the room filling with smoke, and me being like, "Okay, bye."
Did you do Amsterdam?
No, I'm going to. So Amsterdam, Rotterdam, Zurich, Paris, Rome, Barcelona, Brussels.
Zurich.
I don't know why. Like, it just I don't know why.
why not?
Any of
That's
these
Zurich.
places.
Shit.
Do you know what I mean?
Fuck! Never ever do that to me again.
I don't know where it is.
You do, and you don't think I do.
I don't know where Zurich is.
Yes, you do.
Right hand.
On the count of three, both of you say what country Zurich's in. 1, 2, 3.
Don't know. Switzerland. There we go. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Great.
Here's what you did to me. What country's that in, Shane?
I would like to know. Sometimes I can get inquisitive.
Why? What is it? Is hawk season there in a couple of months, and you're just making plans?
I can't bring a gun over there. It'll be silly, Shane.
Yeah. Dan, hit us with a question or a topic, please.
Brookus wants to know, will we see a return of Chris Stefano on the podcast or Theo Vaughn when they're across?
We've put the ask into both, and we're down the line kind of with one, and the other one we're at the start of the line.
I'm sad you didn't get Cody Rhodes on when he was here.
I got invited to the wrestling, but I couldn't go.
Oh, same.
He sent me his invite. I couldn't get.
And I tried to pass it on to McCann or Willie because they like wrestling.
Was McCann gigging that night
But
too?
Shane probably just said no. You're not a passing it on type of guy.
No, I was up for.
No, he wouldn't pass it
I
on.
wouldn't think you could do it. I didn't get sent a physical ticket. I just got asked, "Do you want to go?"
Oh yeah, I got that, and then I was like, "Can I give this to somebody else?"
I wouldn't have thought they would let you do that.
Don't ask, you don't get. You know.
I was really.
I would have gone.
I did. Agree.
I've been into wrestling since I was like 14, 15, but I would have gone if
If you go to it live, it's phenomenal.
It's class. I went to Wembley with McCann, and I had never watched wrestling even as a kid.
Did you get into it without?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Randy Orton was there, and I've never watched wrestling, and even I know who Randy Orton is. And then there was the Becky Lynch was on. You know, like the man
From down south.
Yeah.
Yep.
And just me in Wembley Arena. Anytime she comes on stage, and she's like. She's like a heel, so she was like, "Oh, fucking sick performing." The English crowds are so shit, and I was just like, "Up a fucking rat."
Is that part of her gimmick? Is she?
Yeah, well, she's just like contrarian.
Well, it just screams up her head.
No, is she like? Does she sound Irish?
Yeah, she is
she's
Irish.
Not, so it's not like right.
No,
so
she
it's
is
not like
Irish,
she's an Irish
yeah.
From
American.
Dublin. There's a lot of Irish wrestlers. There's her, Finn Balor, Sheamus, JD McDonough.
But is Sheamus actually Irish?
Yep.
JD McDonough sounds like in the open mic scene here.
yeah.
JD McDonough.
He's
and
on the path.
He's really enthusiastic. Like JD McDonough will give you a lift
Yeah.
to wherever you need to go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Speaking of a lift, I know you've got to go to Dublin, but are you joining us for a city centre lunch after this? Can you squeeze it in?
My train's at 2, so I think we could do a quick lunch in town. But what do you? It's tight.
Yeah.
My train's at 2:05. I think we can make that happen.
From Great Victoria Street?
So don't dox. Let's not dox ourselves.
We are live, yeah.
Just like
Are you going to use your card?
See
Pin number
ya.
7489.
But I haven't said
Oh,
we're going.
yeah, you're right. Like,
We're going to go to Harry Ramsey's.
Lindsay wants to know, can Willie T sing Stick Season but with the lyrics Hawk Season?
What's stick season?
No, can it?
No, I don't know it.
You don't know? That
Don't
was
know.
a huge song.
No, don't know. I can sing Chesney Hawks. Will that do? Will that do? I think that'll do.
That's funny.
Wait,
That's funny.
disabled and kills birds of prey. Stephen Hawking.
It's great. It's great.
Yeah.
That's part of you I never knew.
What, Stephen Hawking?
No, just this like killing the birds, you know.
I don't do it out of pleasure. It was to protect my granddad's birds. Because my granddad loves his birds.
Why do you sound like you're in that series like Shogun? You're in some kind of weird fantasy world with like, I had to do it.
I must protect
My grandfather's birds needed protecting.
Also, by the way, Shogun's set in Japan. But so I was like, how did I say that initially?
Dan, here's the question, please.
To protect the birds.
Kieran's come back. We didn't answer his question yesterday or the day before. He's moving from West Belfast to North Down. We need to give him things he needs to do. Sights to
get
see,
out.
places to be.
You'll
Well, first of all, congrats.
You'll need a bit of time to acclimatise. First of all, I wouldn't be making any plans. I'd just sit and enjoy the air for a while. You know.
Well, I wouldn't enjoy the air because there's hawks about. And apparently it's not the done thing to protect your airspace around here.
I would. First thing you do, and we don't know where in North Down he's moving though.
No, but I mean,
So it depends. Like,
But kind of no matter where, it's going to be a similar kind of uptick from the west.
Arts. You know, that's like.
Ards is lovely.
Yeah.
It used to have the best cinema.
Me and my auntie spent 10 minutes once thinking, what was the shopping centre in Ards called? And then we realised that it's Ards Shopping Centre.
Yeah, I was
but
gonna
it was
say.
a good 10 minutes of back and forth.
I don't know anything about like anywhere in Northern Ireland. Do you know what I mean? I just go by what other people say. Like if you'd said, "Is Ards a shithole?" I would have been like,
I don't think it's a
no.
shithole. I just think in the North Down stratosphere,
bracket in that kind
I
of.
think it struggles. It
Yeah, in
struggles
that
big
conference.
time. I actually think like Dave's sort of pushing Bangor on me a lot, so I'm starting to come around to Bangor a bit more.
Banger's nice.
But it's a Hollywood Bangor rivalry thing. But Bangor actually, part of Bangor is sweet.
I've just spent my summers in Bangor. It was lovely.
Food and drink places. I wonder what you were doing.
I was at my caravan.
No, see, I don't respect it if you're going on the road to kill hawks.
Yeah,
because they're not
he's
on
going
your,
out of his
Yeah,
way.
but I'm
They're
not a
turf.
traveling hawk hunter. It was just protecting my granddad's.
Really? Because
backyard.
that's what people are saying.
Well, the people
That's
are
the
wrong.
rumor is that you're a
You're a traveling hawk hunter, yeah.
that you're a gypsy and a hawk
Yeah.
hunter.
The traveling hawk hunter. Dan, hit us with a question, please.
Well, first of all, can we confirm what the karaoke songs are going to be? Are we doing the flood?
We're doing the flood.
I
yeah.
want to do the
Is
flood.
it? Okay.
Now, Vittorio, do you want to join us? There's no pressure to, or do you could sing your own. But the guests on Friday streams, we do karaoke.
I think I'll join you. I'm not breaking off and doing my own. I'm not Cheryl.
Okay, no problem.
I'm not on that.
Glenn wants to know, would Willie T ever consider growing a Dick Dastardly style moustache?
I think he'd look great.
Or like a
with it.
I
Floyd
know I
Vance
can only
style
grow
moustache.
basically RUC 80s moustache. It's just in my genetics. That's all I can grow.
But surely if you just let the sides go,
I
then
think it
you
would
could-
look really good, honestly.
I'm not. No, I don't like because I look like I lift weights in a circus. I don't like those
Yeah,
mustaches.
you do have
Yeah,
the build
you
of an
do.
old
Yeah.
strongman.
Yeah,
You're like the world's smallest strongman.
yeah,
You know,
That's hitting two target demographics.
100%.
yeah. So that's
But
why I
you
wouldn't
did.
grow
You
them.
had that, did you not? You used to have a wee goatee. I think there's a gig poster or something of you.
Nope. Unless someone's just drawing like a fake mustache on
My
me.
girlfriend really wants me to go with the
I just say your
mustache.
girlfriend used to have one.
You did have
I had a mustache briefly, yeah.
for Movember.
Once on this podcast. Yeah, I use Movember as like an excuse to try the mustache.
I
and then
don't like
kept it.
mustaches by themselves.
No.
I just don't.
There's like too much effort goes into it because if you have a beard, it's just like, oh, I just
Yeah.
don't
Yes.
really shave. That's kind of fine. But the mustache is like so specific and deliberate.
Yeah, I think like Frosty would suit. Now I know he has a general sort of beard there, but I think he'd suit just a mustache. I think you could pull that off.
Nothing against you. I just don't think anyone can. I don't think anyone looks good with
Sounded
them.
that started that so bitchy.
What?
Nothing against you.
It's nothing against them. I just don't think anyone looks good with
There's
them.
got to be somebody with a good mustache.
Name me one.
Ron Swanson for Parks and Recreation.
Imagine with a beard, though, way better.
Foy Vance Sans mustache would be bad looking.
Foy looks great with a mustache.
Yeah, exactly.
Because that is a
But
great.
with a beard, way better.
No?
I quite like the mustache and then just the wee bit there, just a wee bit.
A chin strap?
Yeah, you know, like
Do you
just
know
a,
the soul patch? Do you know when people
but not
just have this
connected. You
bit?
know, just separate.
Yeah.
Here,
But do you
wee
know when
bit here.
people just have this bit?
The soul patch. Yeah.
It's from saxophone players. It was to catch their spit coming out of their mouth while they were playing the saxophone. Isn't that so disgusting?
No, but that's why it's called a soul patch. I thought you meant that's why it was like invented, and I was
That's
like, "There's no way
why-
saxophone players were like."
Yeah,
"Let's
that's what
just-"
he's saying.
That's
Yeah,
why
but you're not
keeping just
saying
that bit
in
was a
an
thing.
evolutionary way.
No, there's
We
no
can grow
evolutionary
that so
benefit
that
to playing the
saxophone players have the
saxophone.
option.
No.
You believe in evolution?
I don't think survival-
You take it. You
One of the
believe
best
in
groups
it?
in wrestling.
Fucking fact.
Right, let's go for let's get the headphones on here.
All right, who's who? You,
Can
Robbie?
we just give the Waterfront show a final plug?
Yes.
Yeah, 13th of December. Tickets are about a quarter gone. So we're a long way away. but
I'm extending my tour into the autumn. If you want to come to that, there'll be another Ulster Hall show and also like around like Millennium Forum, all that. Fucking
also,
shit.
if you're in Derry, I'm doing the Millennium Forum 14th of December.
Let me just fade them out.
Lock up your hawks, folks. Willie's on tour.
29th of November. Tickets went on sale 10 a.m. today. If you want good tickets, get them now. Get them quick.
But all the tickets are good.
All the tickets are genuinely Waterfront
Yeah,
is
yeah.
the best place. We did the podcast there 2 years ago and we love it, so we're going back. Special guest stand up 29th of November. Tickets on sale now.
Boop, boop, boop.
And thank you for we'll go out on this. So I just want to say thank you guys for coming down and doing this. We've been doing the live stream since Monday, and they've been great. And thanks to Fosty and Dan for running the whole shebang.
Yes, thank you, boys. 13th of December. Thank you very much. Tickets on sale now. Really appreciate it. Cheers for having me, mate.
Let's go out with this. Willie, how do you want to play this?
Do you want to be Robbie or?
But I don't know specifically. It's not like it shows you on the screen.
So Robbie is the opening bits, and then Gary Gary comes in when it's like it's progress now.
You be Robbie.
All right,
you're the Robbie, right? This is you.
Somebody just point at me.
Standing on the edge of forever.
Nice, Willie.
At the start of whatever.
This is really good.
Nice.
Shouting love at the world.
Willie, point to me when it's my go.
I will. Back then,
You're never getting pointed at.
we were like cavemen, but we met the moon and the stars. Then we forgave them.
Gary Barlow. We will meet you where the lights are, the defenders of the faith we are, where the thunder turns around the run so hard, we'll tear the ground away.
I don't know this.
You don't know.
One dies in these
Ooh,
drowned dies through our love. Drowned eyes, we'll watch you sleep tonight.
Together.
Here we fucking go.
Although no one understood, we were holding back the flood, learning how to dance the rain. We were holding back the flood, they said we'd never dance again.
Willie.
Bleeding.
Nice, Willie. Good control,
But
mate.
none of us
Control it.
leaving. Wash your mouth out, or you'll find yourself floating home.
Here we come now on a dark star, seeing demons, not what they are.
Many men's and eager hands will try to strike, but now we'll learn today.
Vittorio, believe in yourself.
Progress now, where there once was none, where there once was none, then everything came along. Although no one understood, we were holding back the flood, learning how to dance the rain. Learning how to dance the rain. There was more of them than us, now they'll never dance again. Although no one understood, there was more of them than us, learning how to dance the rain. We were holding back the flood, they said we'd never dance again.
We will meet you where the lights are, the defenders of the faith we are.
When the thunder turns around and runs so hard, we'll tear the ground away.
Lovely, guys. 29th of November, Waterfront Hall plus special guest. Tickets went on sale at 10 a.m.
We
this
can hold back
morning.
the flood, but we can't hold the tickets. You need to get them now.
That's great stuff.
Thank you.
That's great promo.
Cool FM.